He looks great.
Oh, we're live, baby.
We're
There
live.
it is.
Live.
Awesome. I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna do.
Kat, you're muted right now.
Oh man, I can't take this power. Clearly, this is too much power. Y'all can hear me now though, right? Well, I can't hear you. This is Stand-Up Comedy Sundays. And I'm Kat Mosley, and that was David being very helpful, letting me know that I was not audible to you. I'm giving folks a moment to tune in to the live stream. We are thrilled to be bringing you some of our funniest friends in Philadelphia and in California. Just to recap, this is a show that we usually present at Fergie's Pub on Sansom Street in Philadelphia. You should absolutely check it out. I'm super excited about the team that we have on deck, including our guest hosts. Our first guest host for tonight had the best-selling comedy album of all time on iTunes. Whatever, these niggas don't fact check. They don't fact check. That's the first nigga tonight, y'all, so it's on. Our second guest host won an Emmy for being the best Philadelphia comedian of all time. So y'all are in for a treat. Before I bring them in, I'm gonna go ahead and let you hear from some of the members of the Stand-Up Comedy Sundays at Fergie's crew. I've just freed y'all to speak.
It's nice to be out in the open again. Here we are.
Your voice is back. Yeah. And I put us on grid view so that people can see you.
Oh God. I feel like every week I look worse, and for like reasons I chose, you know? Like a mustache this week, and then last week, and I painted my fingernails. It's just like it's going downhill.
Oh, now we're doing nail polish.
I feel like it's going uphill, Dave.
Yeah, the nail that
You're like the old Dave is gone. Bring in the new. The new and improved Feinberg has like a drink order that everybody knows. You know what I mean?
You look like the body double in Hidden Gems for Adam Sandler.
People have been saying that about me even before that movie came out. I was like, what the fuck is Hidden Gems? And they were like, just wait. Just wait. And then they stepped into a time.
I'm still happy for you that you polish your nails. I imagine that your nail beds and cuticles have not gotten that much attention.
Oh my God.
You're not a comedian.
My girlfriend painted them, and she was like, she looked at my fingers and she was like, oh.
Yeah.
Treacherous territory down there.
We've also got Liam here.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hope you're all hanging inside and staying safe. I didn't wear a mask today, and everyone around me did, and I can't talk to people when they wear masks. I'm not gonna do a segment. No.
I was gonna do a whole mask thing once I unmuted y'all, like, cause y'all are in the room. Waka waka waka.
I can't.
We got. I just saw the toilet paper mask. That's thorough as hell. What's up, Vanessa?
I'm Ty, as always. Nothing has changed for me.
The Frank painting. It is incredible.
Are you zooming in from heaven?
This is Lisa Frank. This is how I knew that I like girls, because I was obsessed with this shit. And I knew.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was too into it. I was too into it as a kid. I was too into Lisa Frank.
I might like cats. That cat is so pretty. Look at that cat.
Look like that moment at the end of Ghost where Patrick Swayze has to finally go to heaven.
Yeah. Sending. And we got Frank invisible and inaudible, but for his name. Everybody's getting their technology together. I am getting ready, y'all. crew go ahead and throw in some thoughts. I am unmuting our hosts here.
Oh, Lord.
Get ready to start the show.
This feels good.
Should I talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to speaker view, so you're center stage.
Sweet. Like to start or just for banter?
Whichever you like, but you're on. You're on. You have the reins now, so we're
Cool.
ready for your set and your good works.
And the banter? Hi, I'm Daryl Charles. I'm stuck at home. I don't know if you guys know that there's a thing going on, so you can't really leave a house. But as such, this is happening. I don't need to explain it. This is the third one of these. I'm pretty sure. If this is your first one, raise your hand. Get it? It was a joke. Because it doesn't fuck, I can't see you. And honestly, I don't care. You know, that's the fun part about comedy. When you ask those rhetorical questions and you don't give a shit. Now we're in a situation where I'll never know the answer. And it hurts a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I thought like not caring in real life would translate to not giving a shit now, but that's not the case. I made ribs yesterday, and I just want everybody to know that I fucking killed it. These ribs are fantastic. I just had about 4 of them. I was a little worried because when the live stream started, I was still getting some of them ribs out my teeth. And it's still back there. There's still a couple pieces. So, you know, your boy got snacks. Your boy got snacks. I got snacks. Can't wait. But, you know, you got to take some time to do the things that make you happy. Made me very happy to get drunk and make ribs yesterday, and then to slowly baste them while using my camera to brag in front of people. So yeah, and so I have some quarantine tips that I wrote today while I was doing my taxes, because, you know, why not contribute to the economy when it's done so much for me? You know what I mean? Like I have to give my part back, considering how free I feel, thanks to the executive branch. But quarantine tips. Yo, if you're at home and you're like with a spouse, there are a lot of people want to throw out hacky jokes about I hate it here and shit like that. And I get it. It's because you really do hate it here. But I tell you, there are things you can do. So for one, I'm not going to say that me and my wife do this, but we do. You got to wear the thinnest sweatpants you own. That's really key. You know what I mean? Keep it fun. Keep it nice. Thin sweatpants. I need full bulges out all day. You know what I mean? You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your relationship. You know what I mean? Let it dangle or just poke out. Look, that was just that's not a judgment. That was just observation. Some people dangle, some people don't. Look, as long as you're in a relationship, you should be happy. You know, if you're wearing a belt, you are fucking up. You're doing this all wrong. There's no reason to wear a belt. What are you doing? We should all be dressed like toddlers. Just onesies and sweatpants. I need elastic bands on everything. Even if you have to be on camera for a thing, elastic bands. At the least, no pants for real. Like, you know, get your booty shorts out. Chill. You should be able to angle your cameras right, so while you are talking, you could be twerking for anybody else in the house. You got to keep it free, keep it loose, have fun. Those are my quarantine tips. Oh, for those with the engorged nipples, let them hang. What are you doing? Ain't no reason to keep a bra on. You home. Stop playing. The camera's pretty much at shoulder level. Let the Lord's vision for your nipples be free. Let them divine their own place. They don't need to face forward all day. You're not at work. You're home. Let them be what they're supposed to be. That's fun and relaxing. You know what I mean? I want let those nipples be the weather indicators that bring you and your significant other together. I want to know what the weather is in the house. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like walking by and just squeezing a good nipple. Not even titty, just nipple. You know what I mean? Just get a good one. That's fun. You forget that you're stuck in the house when it's just some swaying going on. You know? That's what I'm saying. Just make it fun. And yes, don't wear underwear. There ain't no fucking reason. Thin sweatpants, no underwear. If your significant other is not comfortable or aware of some of the post-P seepage, then I'd wager that y'all are just not truthful enough and you have different problems to worry about than, staying together during this thing. Sometimes when you pee, you leave a couple drips. Let it happen. Let it air out. We should learn about each other in these times. That's what it's for. If you got a shit problem, well, that's different. You should probably do something about that. But little front drips, let it happen. It's gonna bring everybody together. You know what I mean? You should be able to walk into the room where people are doing camera things and just smell a little fresh butt. It's part of the fun. You're home. Get to know each other. Those are my tips. I still have time. Here's a dumb joke. It's very quick and dumb. My wife and I are monogamish. I don't know if you guys know what it means. If you're a fan of Dan Savage, you probably know. If you don't, I'll explain it. Monogamish is pretty easy when you break it down. It comes from the root words. We're monogamish, so there's monogamy, and then there's the ish that my wife says whenever I try to bring up something other than monogamy. That's how that works. I'd be like, hey, you want to try something else? She'd be like, sheesh. And then I know that that's not what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's nice. Keep it monogamous. You got to keep it free. Keep an open mind. And, I know her mind's open because I still live here after bringing it up. She shut it down real fast. I just said, you could still sleep in the bed. And I was like, thanks. Like I said, that was dumb. The other thing.
I love that.
Thank you. I don't know how much time do I have left? Anybody know?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Really? Fuck. All right. Well then, I give my time back to the room. No, that's not true. I have no outlets for this. You don't even understand. I have nothing else. So I'm getting every piece of these minutes. Last thing, it'll be real short. People need to laugh at the president. I'm very upset that nobody's doing this shit. Laugh at his ass. And I mean in his presence. Don't just do it at home. Press people in the room. I need it. I need somebody to have a genuine reaction. Stop being professional. We are past professionalism. When he says some dumb shit, I need somebody to go, did this nigga just, that's what I want to hear. Because I know that's what somebody's thinking. Get the fuck. Say that. Speak for the people. You're the fifth estate. You have a responsibility to your readership. When he says some dumb shit, just be like, oh my God, son. Just say it out loud. That's what people want to see. Make it, he's already #1 in the charts. Do you understand how big that'll be? What I really want is for somebody, me and Kat were talking about this last week, but I just want one person. Look, you could probably get away with it and keep your job. But when he says some dumb shit, just do this. Real quick. It will be infectious. You don't even understand. There's 11 other people in that room who are stifling that. And all they need to hear is just that right there, boy. Oh my God. Because I just want to see his face when he realizes that everybody laughed. He's going to throw a tantrum. It's going to be some fucking Homelander shit. He's going to be so mad. Oh! And then I'll finally feel free. Not really. Anyway, that's it for me, right? That's what it is. Welcome to this show. I'm supposed to be responsible and bring up people in a orderly manner. Of course, I've known that information and I have it at the ready. I am so ready to bring up the first comedian. You may know them from many of the things that they do. I'm being real non-gendery in the pronouns, not just because I'm woke, but because I just pulled it up. Please give a warm round of applause to Rachel Fagletto. Yay!
Yay. That's my favorite intro I've had in a long time. Thanks, Daryl. So things I've observed this week, I'm just going to get right into it. I've noticed people on social media calling the cops on their neighbors for having parties and other social distancing violations, which I completely agree with because I also hate the police. When all of this started, a lot of people were saying things like, it's going to get better before it gets worse, which I really hate, like obvious trite statements like that, because like, it's like saying, you know, it's going to get warm before it gets cold, or I'm going to cry before I can come, you know, like obvious. I feel like codependency really prepared me for the quarantine, because I want to leave so bad. But I don't know if I'm more afraid of the virus itself or everybody's opinion of me on social media. Okay. I feel like, to be honest, this pandemic is the participation trophy for every generation. You know, everybody is involved, everybody gets it, everybody, you know, everybody's part of it. I think it's weird jump. I think it's weird when people shame you for being vanilla, like, you know, like Dara was talking about monogamish, and there's all different stuff, and that's great. But I've been vanilla shamed, and it's just like, it's a weird thing, because it's like, I'm sorry, I come really easily. I don't know, like, there's nothing else to do. I don't need to do anything else. And I found I even have really basic fantasies, like your classic, you know, teacher student, boss secretary. And now that there's a quarantine, anybody who doesn't live with me, honestly, fantasize about anybody who doesn't live with me. I would love to fuck anyone right now. Totally hot, so taboo. Oh my God, just another person. I think it's okay to break social distancing to punch a Nazi in the face, right? Like, can we agree, maybe? Like, you know, like, because it's, you know, Nazis are bad, and then I could also come. Just a suggestion, just throwing it out there. I think you learn a lot about yourself by who you sing happy birthday to when you wash your hands. Lately, I've just been switching it back and forth between Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, because I just want to will them to have more birthdays. It's getting kind of scary out there, and they fit the category of people at high risk. I think that's all I have to say. I'll end on this. I like my novel viruses how I like my men. Difficult to contain and big dicks. Okay, that's my time. Thanks.
Yay! Give it up for Rachel Fagletto, everybody. Hey, vanilla's great. There's no reason to discount vanilla sex. These
Yeah.
people ain't married. They don't know. Sometimes it's just hurry up.
I hear you.
Yeah, I wish I had more banter things.
Sorry, no, I'm bad thing. I was like, am I supposed to shut up or say? I'm like, I don't know if I'm
No,
done.
from what I understand from last week, there's like planned banter.
Oh, my bad.
Planter
Okay.
is what it's called.
Planter.
Planter.
Yeah,
I'm
we
bad
planter
at
a
it.
little bit.
Cool.
Back and forth. Set red wine.
Yeah, I went back to wine. I drank all the vodka. It's a long story. Well, not really.
I think
Actually,
that's
a
the
really
whole
short
story.
It's the story.
Drank all the
Vodka
vodka.
wine.
You know how it is.
Yeah, you know. But you can buy them from what's Faber? Faber is distillery is selling them. So you have to buy 3 bottles to get them the same day. So
Ooh,
FYI.
Philly, come on now. Y'all can get behind that. Apparently, liquor sales are up all over the place.
Well,
I mean, you know,
like,
it's better than heroin.
true. It is. Universal.
Kinda. I don't know. I feel like heroin, you just go inside more. You just go inside yourself.
That is a good point.
Yeah, you know?
Well, if you drink too long, you go inside yourself too. So you got to get that balance.
Well, there's that. There's that. I've seen some of my uncles have social distanced themselves for decades at this point. All right. Bye, Rachel.
Thank
You're the
you.
best. Yeah. All right. Our next person, thankfully, my phone does not time out, is a lovely comedian. I'm almost positive that we were supposed to see each other at a festival later in the year. Remember Hope? All right, please give a warm round of applause for your next comedian, Eric Terrell.
Thank you. Thank you for all of you in the thunderous applause that I hear. My man Daryl, this is just as good, right? We're getting paid just as much as we would have gotten. I mean, why not? Festival or listen, quarantine comedy festival. What the fuck? I really want to thank Betty, my good friend Katonia, and Derek, you know his name.
Who's
Let me
Derek?
swipe over. Liam, that's his name, and David. Yeah. All you guys. You know, I know when. Listen. I hate. Let's get. How do I? Okay, I have to swipe left because I'm staring at Daryl, and Daryl's laugh is like fucking me up. but yeah. I'm thankful. I've had a few shots of this, so don't, please just bear with me. I'm thankful when I get Kat's message about this sucks to be quarantined. I really am, because number one, then I know what day it is. Okay, I have no idea where we are time wise. Is it August yet? God damn it. I don't know. Listen, you got to have fun. I'm thankful for your quarantine tips, Daryl, because I'm doing this poorly. I'm doing it very, very badly. I've been trying to make it interesting. You know, I play little games, you know, with myself, like nap roulette. You know, I'm like, I feel a little sleepy and I just lay down. I'm like, is it going to be 10 minutes? Is it going to be 3 hours? Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow. Who gives a fuck? Okay. But you gotta make it a little fun. And you know what? I'm a what's called a paraprofessional for the Radnor Township School District. Thanks for the light, Liam. So I'm not like a teacher. I'm like a teacher's assistant. You know, I help out in the schools, and we're getting paid. They decided to pay us, so now it's great because, you know, I'm getting paid for doing nothing. You know, and it's like I'm working from home, but I don't work from work. So it's like I'm getting paid for doing nothing, which is what I usually do, but I get to do nothing at home. I almost fought somebody today. I went for a walk and he got within 6 feet of me. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on, man? You don't even have a mask on. Okay. That's how you get knocked the fuck out in the quarantine era. I don't know. I've been skipping showers. I still take at least 4 a week, so don't judge me. But you know, sometimes I'm like, baby, I mean, I love you, but you're not worth a shower. You're not worth it. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all.
Yeah. Yay, Eric. Dude. Yeah, Quarantine Comedy Festival. I'm surprised nobody's trademarked that. You should. You're on mute. Planter's not going well. No, it's all good.
I mean, listen, let's do it. We can invite who we want and we can headline.
Yo, yeah, you dead ass. Yo, my Venmo is Daryl_Charles. It's a $30 entry fee. But send me your tapes. I got time. We're gonna use it to pay the venues. We're gonna use it to promote.
We don't have to worry about putting people up.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna lower that. It's $22.
You're free hotel.
All right, give it up to Eric Terrell. Yay! All right. Ooh, I cannot wait to attempt to pronounce the last name of our next comedian. I've seen them around town, which is hilarious because I'm in Baltimore. I'm really social distancing from the rest of y'all. But yeah, give a warm round of applause for Alyssa Truskowski.
Thanks, Daryl.
Did I do it?
Everybody.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you got it right. You nailed it, man.
Goddamn right.
Good job. Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn Tech. All right. Bye.
Yeah, shout out to the Fergie's crew for doing this and inviting me back. I've been trying to write new stuff each week. Arguably, if you saw me the first 2 weeks, I don't know if I've ever written new things for this, or good things. That's what I meant to say. But I do want to say we should shout out the fundraiser for the whole Fergie's crew. I know Liam has the thing up. Maybe you can post it. Because I was thinking about today, like the last time, every time I'm at Fergie's and I see Brian working so hard just for every wrinkled, weirdly wet dollar that you give him, like we all owe that man money. We should all be contributing. I just want to point that out. I've been trying to stay on a solid sleep schedule during this quarantine and trying to like keep things normal, but I kind of fucked my shit up this week. I stayed up till 4 this morning, and then I napped until 8 p.m. today. I woke up to eat lunch and to tell Kat I'd be on the show. That's all I've done today. My friend said that this might be depression, but I'm saying this is definitely depression. That's what this is. But honestly, I think I just am sleeping so much so I can remember what it's like to miss my husband. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Some people are saying that it's racist to call this the Wuhan virus, but I would say Wuhan is the least offensive racist thing that anyone has called Asian people. It also shows that everyone still thinks that all Asian people are Chinese. True. Once we're all allowed to see each other again, I'm going to rename my house the Friend Zone. It's for sure happening. I'm concerned that I'm enjoying staying home a little too much. Like, I'm an introverted Cancer who lives in Delaware. Sometimes that's called a homebody, but really what that means is I'm just never invited to go anywhere. This is my time, man. Speaking of bodies, I know some of you are working on your quarantine bodies. I'm going to look the best that I've looked in a long time because I'm finally learning portion control through rationing. That's what's happening. I live in Delaware. It's cute, but it's weird here. Like, our state only has one area code for the entire state. We have several beaches, but like tax-free shopping, and Joe Biden is from here. It's just like a weird place to be. I just thought that it wasn't necessary for our governor to declare a statewide ban on out-of-state folks entering Delaware. Like, seems redundant, you know? That's my time. Thanks so much, everybody. See y'all soon. Hope you're all well.
Woo-woo!
Yay! Give it up one more time for Alyssa Truskowski.
Yeah. Thanks, Dara. I'm really for your freeing the nipple like campaign that you're doing.
Oh.
I've been wearing the same home bra. I have one home bra, and I've been wearing it for a month. I've washed it, but I've been wearing it for a month, and I think I'm gonna join your campaign.
Is it a home bra because you don't? Sorry.
Go ahead, just say it.
No, it had nothing to do with you. I'm choking on a rib now. Oh boy. No. It has to do with Betty, because she's in the chat room trying to bust on people, and then she spelled tank tops wrong. So learn how to make fun of people with your non-spell check ass. Alyssa, why do you have a home bra? Not to get too much in the business or even expose too much of mine, but a home bra, you home.
Yeah, no, because
Of
like
the sweat?
I have to like run after dogs, and like I like work upstairs, like I work from home. So I don't know, it's just like nice to have a bra where you feel dressed for the day. Yeah.
Sure.
I feel dressed for the day when I'm wearing a bra, but I don't want to wear like a real like uplifting bra.
Right. You just get something to hold them in check. I'm telling you, man, it's a quarantine. Fuck all that. Me and my wife have gone to 7-Eleven wearing such thin clothes that I swear, like, people stopped what they were doing when we walked by, like, oh my God. And we was like, you goddamn right. It's fucking quarantine. What are you even doing out? You should be 6 feet away. If you could see this dick, you too close.
I like the idea though that maybe you're like backlit and all people see is the silhouette of you and your wife through your thin clothes.
Could be. Not the way they looking. It's a profile. Anyway. Yay, Alyssa. Yay. All right. Our next comedian was about to really piss me off last week because he came on and he said he wasn't doing any new jokes. And the first thing I thought was, what kind of dumb shit is this to do old jokes when you trapped in your room? Nobody cares. This is like, what are you waiting for? The economy to boom? But then what he did was play his old bits on his phone. And I laughed and laughed. Please give a warm round of applause for Mr. John Deere.
Woo! Woo woo!
Wow, thanks.
Hey, I'm gonna leave now.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Daryl. I'm glad that made someone laugh because it didn't work that well. But I had fun. That's all that matters. I actually am having a lot of fun. I think I like the quarantine more than I should. I don't think that's a great thing. I feel like I'm in high school again. It's great. I have like no responsibilities. Still work at Wawa. You know, it's a nice treat. But I've been playing a lot of video games, reading nerdy books. I have an online girlfriend, I guess, because I can't see my girlfriend because she's quarantined away from me. It's a weird, hard adjustment. it's a pretty. I went from being in an emotionally distant relationship to just a long distance relationship. Doesn't feel as good. We're figuring it out, I guess. We're trying to work with it. I don't know. I'm not used to this. I like hang out in person. We're talking on the phone more. We're talking more than pre-quarantine. What do we have to talk about for 3 hours a day? You haven't left your house in 3 weeks. There's nothing. What's happening? There's not that much happening. I don't think. I don't have that much to say. I don't know. I'm going to work. I'm watching idiots still play the lottery at Wawa for an hour at a time. They love it. They can't get enough of it. They need it. Wawa literally stopped using the touch screens to order sandwiches because they wanted to cut down on contact surfaces. And then people were like, I'm still playing the lottery for 45 minutes today. I don't give a shit. I need that. I need my scratchies. It works weird. My friend is not handling the quarantine well. They're telling me that they might not make it through it. They're like, I might be on suicide watch for this. I was like, I totally get it. I'm like grad schools. So I'm in the same boat. I think, who knows if we're going to get through this. I have a minute left. Thank you, Liam. I don't know, guys. Good luck in the quarantine. I'm having a blast. If you have any book or video game recommendations, I'm taking them. I'm going to put them at the bottom of the queue, though, because I have plenty of my own recommendations. But yeah, happy quarantine. See you guys next week.
Yay! All right. One rib up to John Deere. Dude, great job. I was going to ask you something, but then I saw you eating ribs. You know something?
Totally get it.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to John for standing up. He treated you motherfuckers with respect.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah. Stand up on his own 2 feet. Huh? He didn't even have to do that. I got to hit mute every time I move because this is a squeaky ass chair. But good on you, John. And I'm so happy that you're telling jokes that you just thought of. You a lot of your set sounded like a phone call when you're done with the regular information, and you just start kind of just picking up things like, so yeah, all right, well, I'll talk to you, huh? Yeah, people at work pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's what comedy is now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all just
last minute phone call. Oh, what did I forgot to tell you? Oh yeah.
Right. So how's your sister? All right, give it up for John Deere. Yay!
Thanks, guys.
All right. Oh man, my phone did the thing. This next comedian, they are amazing. I promise. Damn it! You damn right. They are amazing, and I got it right just because I keep it simple for myself. Please give a warm round of applause for Megan Chilastri.
Hey, Fergie.
Hey.
Or everyone's bedrooms, I guess. We're not at a bar. So I've been unemployed this quarantine, which kind of sucks. I haven't had a critical thought for like a solid week. I have no idea if you all can hear me because everyone's frozen.
You're good.
We can hear you.
Oh, hell yeah. Great. I've just seen like a still image of Derek going in on a rib. That's all I can see
Derek?
right now.
Everyone is Derek.
I'm Derek.
The main Derek.
Liam Derek or Daryl Derek.
Daryl Derek.
Okay.
That's
just
racist.
He's making sweet love to this rib on my Zoom call right now. He's like going into it sideways. Oh, I would love to be that rib at this moment. Sorry. I don't know if that was harassment. Yeah, I'm fucking thriving during quarantine because it's done all of my favorite things for me, which is canceling plans and not going places. I have loved not seeing you guys for a solid 3 weeks. It's been everything I've dreamed it could be. Although, like, my quarantine advice to y'all is you don't need to try to reconnect with people that you've never connected with to begin with. I feel like everyone's exes are like coming out of the woodwork and texting them and shit. And like, we don't need that. My dad's mistress tried to reconnect with me. Like, bitch, we were never connected. I don't think that's like a necessity in your life at this moment. My other quarantine tip for y'all is every single season of Survivor is on Hulu. Survivor is going to remind you that being outside is fucking terrible and you don't want to do it. So like, I highly recommend that for your quarantine binge watch. I think that's all I have for y'all right now. So I'm going to give the time back to the Zoom meeting.
Yay! Give it up for Megan. Feel Ashley. Sometimes it's just a little more. It's also on there.
Oh,
It's in the room.
oh God, it's getting aggressive.
Oh, I like to have fun. How are you doing? Good? I appreciate not having a critical thought.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I mean, like, I got a puzzle of Detective Pikachu because I thought that would like help my executive functioning, but it was too hard and I cried. So,
well, I don't want to ask
That's
any
where I'm
follow-up
at.
questions.
Well, how many pieces?
Stop doing that.
Oh, it's 500 pieces. Here, hold on.
We did a
It's so close to done.
Oh, was that a wall mount? No, that's on the table. You just went sideways. All right, cool.
No, it's on
Give
the
it up.
floor.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
Give it up for Megan. They did a great job. Yeah, we got cats, so we're trying to figure out what to do with the puzzles that we bought, because obviously we bought puzzles because me and my wife don't want to kill each other. But I think I was told by Aubrey Williams that I should get one of those poster boards and then put the puzzle in the middle and then fold the things over it. Keep the cats away. I don't know. Your next comedian is a very funny man. I'm a fan of his. Please, oh, the people sending messages all over the place. Please give a warm round of applause for Tatoya.
Oh,
Hey.
hey, what's going on, y'all? Glad to be here. You know, so fine, well, and good. Give it up for Daryl hosting. Daryl said, I made ribs yesterday. This nigga has made ribs for the past 9 days in a row. I've been watching his IG story, and he be playing some weird, like, Barry White, seductive ass music while it's going on. I'm like, this boy is out here fucking these ribs, and he been out here chomping on this rib bone. I'm like, I don't need to know how you do cunnilingus. I don't even know. I'm watching him do. I'm like, he's good at eating pussy. He's actually very good. He's proficient there. That's like, he doesn't go too hard, actually. That's why he keeps on going back to the thing. It's a technique game. Hello, hope you're doing well. I'm still incredibly mad at some of your parents. I'll never let it go. I'll never let it go. Your parents are wicked people, and you know this. You won't say it, but I will say it. If we were at a mic, I'd say it too, and you would do nothing. But it's been interesting. It's been really fun for me because I've had nothing to do, so I've been just growing out my facial hair, which has never happened. So now I've got this beard situation going on. I've never had this. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm just trying to do something weird and different and creative. And it's interesting because I've had a bunch of people DM me raving about the beard. And that's when it dawned on me, because I don't understand men wanting beards. But I realized that for a lot of men, them having a beard was the first time that they were ever told that their face looked nice. And they hold on to this feeling. They hold on to it. And I don't get it. I've been told my faces look nice long time. I trust the experts. Also, because when the reality of it is, having a beard is just having a push-up bra for men. That's all this is. That's all this thing is. That's all. I don't know what I'll do with it. I don't know how I feel about it. I've also been doing this really fun thing. Yesterday, I went out grocery shopping, and I got dressed up like I was a nigga going to the club that was going to hit on 24-year-old girl. So it's amazing. I went to the Acme, and boy, I was wearing my good plants that showed off my butt. I was doing all the things. I was going through the produce aisle, listening to the Pussycat Dolls. My speakers was in. It was tremendous. And everyone was very tense and they were tight and they were very, very afraid about being outside, because that's where we are right now as a nation. But let me tell you, when that Beep Beep song by the Pussycat Dolls came on, I was dancing in the produce section. You understand me? You hear me? I don't know how much time I have left. That's kind of all I really wanted to say. Genuinely though, I hope you all are dealing with the quarantine as best you possibly can, staying safe, connecting with those that you can. It does look like it's going to be a while. So please, hang in as best you can. Live, all right? Because you ain't got no choice, okay? And don't you miss my hugs now. Don't you? Yes, you do. You did. You thought you didn't need them before. Look at you now. That's all I had.
Yay!
Yes.
Give it up,
Very
Mr.
good.
Toyo.
Yes.
Sir, this is
Yeah.
the second rack of ribs that I've made. It's just that, like good ribs, like anything.
Don't let him lie to you. Second rack of ribs, no.
This is the second rack.
Nope.
Second rack. I ain't got racks on racks. I ain't got rack money.
No,
They on sale.
Okay,
And for some
then
reason,
you're recycling these videos out here. That's what you're doing now.
I wish. No, I don't even know how to do that. I'm old.
That's why you are old.
All these videos are fresh.
Also, TikTok has won comedy. Your comedy's irrelevant. Even when we come back, comedy's finished. Comedy is finished. Your material, your jokes, all the comedy festivals, your TV spot, all the clubs you were past at, it don't matter. TikTok has won. It's over. It's done.
Especially if you don't know how to properly pronounce or write out the words TikTok. It's over for you when that happens. It's TikTok.
First of all,
Timid. What the hell them kids on?
First of all, nigga, that was autocorrect. That was
put that tick mouse on my phone.
That's so disrespectful.
I want to sing.
So disrespectful.
Get the
boy, if you don't stop.
Alexa.
They on that Kit Kat, Alexa.
They always doing them dances on the Kit Kat.
They do that skit. They skitting out there. They skitting. Huh?
They
do that skit.
Let me see that flip flop. You got Sam Cooke on there? You got Sam Cooke?
Right.
I'm trying to sing some Sam Cooke on here because I got my new robe on.
Yeah, they got Aretha. They ain't got no Aretha, do they?
They don't know what's about to happen with them. Get me on the Slim Slim. What is it called? Alexa? Give it up, Mr. Toyo. All right. Let's keep this show going on. I'm having too much fun. I blame it on City Roots Pumpkin Dry Cider. Yes, I'm sponsored by City Roots now, apparently. Your next comedian. I saw them perform last week, right here in this same chair, and I enjoyed it. If I'm not mistaken, there was some midriff. And I remember that because all I have is my wife and the internet. All right, please give a warm round of applause for Anna Valenzuela.
Hi!
Yeah.
Derek, you are hosting your fucking ass off. I'm loving the energy you've brought.
That's racist.
Also, I want my man to go down on me with the ferocity that you're going down on that rack of ribs. And we're kindred spirits. The first thing I did is I made a pot of carnitas. And you got to take pictures because carnitas becomes tacos, it becomes scrambles, it becomes, you got to keep letting them know that you wish you were quarantined with me because you're going to leave chunky. Like I feel you. I'm loving watching the quarantine beards grow out. Especially, I don't know you guys very well because I'm from California and I'm so happy to be here. But I do have to say some of the beards on the show are progressively getting better. Last comic, hot beard, giving him quite a chin line. Eric, a few comics ago, it looks like his beard had COVID-19 and survived. It was upsetting. I feel bad. I want to mail him some conditioner. So, speaking of food, which rich people are we going to eat first? Who are we going to eat first? I've already got my recipe for arroz con huesos. I definitely want his ass gone. I'm very excited. The people I want to eat first are the folks that are running out with their quarantine checks and buying purebred dogs right now. The audacity to buy a dog that can barely breathe when we don't have ventilators. Fuck you, buddy. That is crazy. It's like We don't have any money. In this economy, you're going to run out and buy a pug right now, a pug puppy, go to the shelter and get a broke ass dog because we're now all broke. So how dare you? How fucking dare you? I realized that this is very much not a thing about sickness. It's a thing about class, right? It's a thing about class. Classism is a huge deal. And I thought, you know, like I've been to college, I've read books, I'm a woman of color. I'm like, I feel like I should be immune to some class shit. But what I realized is in my relationship, I've been under a privilege spell, like a hard spell. Like my dude is, he is rich. He is white. He looks like a Disney prince, so he's good looking, right? He I look like the fucking ugly stepsister. Like I get it. But again, I make carnitas and I fuck like I'm poor. You know what I mean? Like poor people fuck really good. He also has like a great dick, which I hate to say it, he has like a great dick. And in our relationship, I always kind of like let him give it a pass, let him like, and then one day I asked him after a wedding, I was like, babe, do you feel romantic toward me the way that people in that wedding feel toward each other? And he just looked at me and said, no. And I was like, what? And in that moment, what he did is he took all that privilege and just threw it out the window. Like if he was a bird doing a mating dance, he was like, hold on, ripped out all of his golden feathers and just became another white dude who can't dance. So that was exciting. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me run this new material. Love you so much. This has been a fun show.
Hey, give it up for Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hi. I really appreciate a quick Bezos pun. Arroz con
Thank you.
Bezos. That's fantastic.
Arroz con besos. We're gonna eat you with capers, motherfucker.
I actually it struck me that like ever since I've been quarantined, I've been reading all of the Hannibal Lecter books and rewatching the show. So I'm ready. We out here, huh?
Fava beans.
Fava beans, nice Chianti. I think Bill Gates' lungs are gonna be wonderful in a bechamel sauce. That's the most fancy thing I know how to say in food. Give it up one more time for Anna Valenzuela. Yay. All right. Your next comedian is next. And I know that he cannot wait to perform. I'm happy to see him. You're happy to see him. Please, you got to be happy to see him. You have nothing else going on. Like nothing. Look around. That's it. All right, give it up for John Lalu.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Is this live?
Yes.
Good. All right, cool. So, you know, this whole quarantine, I just want to do this thing. In the past 2 weeks, you know, I've converted to Christianity. I'm a Christian now. So I want to just repent for my sins just in case this is the end of the world, because I want to go to heaven. I hear it's a pretty dope spot. So I wrote some notes. These are apologies. So I'm going to read these notes real quick. I just want to say, you know, sorry to my friend Donato from elementary school. I always beat you in Mario Kart. Actually, I'm not sorry because you suck. That's on you. You should really get better at that game. Again, I'm sorry to Ja Rule. G-Unit was pretty dope, but you know, Ja Rule, you're the best. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. 50 Cent's trash. You know, I'm sorry to my sister because I used to listen to a lot of Queens of the Stone Age, and I would always try to fight her. She was older than me, so she beat my ass a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Christian. So, you know, also I want to say sorry again to my sister because I slept with her friend when she had a sleepover. That actually wasn't my fault, so I'm not really sorry about that. And then like, you know, I'm also sorry that I played a lot of Dance Dance Revolution. I heard a lot of those players go to hell. I hate that. I want to say sorry to Brian Fight for asking him what tequila selections he has. Even though I already know. I'm dumb. I just keep asking him. Sorry to that dude in college that I slept with his girlfriend. But you know, in my defense, I didn't know that she had a boyfriend. She didn't tell me. I'm also sorry that I kept sleeping with her after I found out. That sucks. Um, I'm really sorry to my ex-girlfriend for asking her to pee on me, but I'm pretty grateful that she did. I don't know if that's will I go to heaven? What do you guys you know, I'm sorry to my mom because I called her the B word because she said you shouldn't eat the French toast this one time at brunch, and that really set me off. And I don't know how to deal with that, but you know, hopefully going to heaven, y'all. So you know, pray for me, right? I'm praying for you too. God, love you all. That's it.
Yay! Give it up for John. Oh, it's so nice to hear someone believe in God in this day and age.
Yeah, I think I'm over it, honestly.
I can't go along with you with that. I need black people to like me.
No, God's
Admittedly,
cool. God's
there
pretty
is only
cool.
one savior.
He's a good bro pilot.
Hey, stop doing that. You exalt his name and nothing else. Completely separate. DarylCharles.bandcamp.com is where you can get Black Gentrifier. It's my first CD. I made it humbly in the hands of the Lord. He walked me through it. There was a single set of footprints while I recorded that album. He held me, and it can be on you to hold it yourself. But give it up for John Lalu. Yeah, they are great. He's great. And I need to bring up the next comedian.
Didn't the Lord carry you when it was time to record your album? Won't he
That's
do
why I
it?
said there was one set of footprints in the sand. For I was being carried. Some people would feel like they were alone, but I knew that I was in his hands. And you know, all I have to say to that is praise the Lord and DarylCharles.bandcamp.com. That's where you can get Black Gentrifier. You can also stream it, but if you pay that $10, you'll help me stay married. All right, let's give it up. Your next comedian is a very, very funny person, and I cannot wait to read this book. It's going to be great, and I cannot wait. So please give a warm round of applause for Cecily Alexandra. Yay!
Hey, thank you. So I sneezed the other day. I live with my mom, like a lot of you will be soon. Not my mom. But I live with my mom and I sneezed the other day, and without me knowing it, she went to the store and came back with cold medicine. And I just want to know what happened to the mom who, when I was growing up, said, just drink some water and take a nap. Where did that mom go? That is, I think COVID is changing the Black mom, changing my Black mom. Let's see. I keep hearing people say we're all going to die, and I'm like, I have survival in my blood. It's not fair, but it does come in handy. So thank you. And told me she keeps Urban Dictionary on her phone, just in case. And I thought, man, she's racist. But then I downloaded it myself. So just want to keep up with the Urban Dictionary. So white people are like crying babies. And you know what happens to crying babies? They drown. So this is fun. it's really fun to try out stuff with no feedback. So I'm thinking about adding making white people cry to my resume under my unique talents. And I have, yeah, I think I'm going to quit with the, oh, I do have something to tell white people. You guys are all right. You're mediocre at best, I'm sure. So, so were your parents, and that's why you're here. So you got this slipping through your fingertips, but hey, you tried. Go get them, champ. Thank you. That's my time.
Yay! Give it up for Cecily. The transition into talking about white people is just, it was like, and so white people suck, which I think is, I mean, you know, I have plenty of white friends, so I can talk like this.
I have white friends too.
Yeah, I have white friends, so you know, I know them. I call them my honkies. But this is the perfect time to just say it randomly. And white people suck. Like when you walk in by somebody and they're like, they have to stay 6 feet away. But yo, white people suck. And just keep it moving. Like ooh, what a time. Like
yes, it's great.
One of my favorite things to do now is when I'm walking in the street, I get to treat white women like how I was treated well before this quarantine. It's the best. I clutch my purse. I start walking faster. I keep looking behind me.
Yeah.
I give them the smile. I give them the that one's that one helps. Oh, it cleared sinuses. Will you just real fast? Oh, it's my favorite. But yeah, give it up for Cecily.
Yeah.
And get the book Vagina Strong. I got it. You should get it. You have literally nothing else to do. Read a book, please. I think somebody's computer farted. All right, let's give a warm round of applause for your next comedian. I genuinely miss seeing this person on Thursday in the dark, quietly scaring anyone who doesn't know him and even more people who do. Please give a warm round of applause for Brandon Gorin.
Woohoo!
Have I started yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. It's always I haven't found a way to begin my set in a comfortable way that makes me feel happy inside. I also want to point out I also read the Silence of the Lambs books this year, and I think maturity is finding Hannibal Lecter deeply annoying. Like the older you get, the more you're like, yeah, no, I get it. You read some books, calm down. Also, you have an unnecessary sixth finger, and I don't know why that's part of the books. That's a thing that's just in the books that he has 6 fingers and there's a beep. It's one of the Hannibal Lecter books are one of the few examples where the movies are just so much better. Like just see the movie and you did it. You did the best you can. In lockdown, I got Shudder, which is the horror movie. And I just that's me giving up. That's me just giving into my basest of who I am. Also, Betty, it might have been covered. Are you in a wall? Where are you?
I've been asked to go into a basement of a non-Jewish person in West Philadelphia.
I wasn't going to tell that joke in any way, shape, or form, but I do it is very rock and roll where you're at right now. I like looking at it. It's like Tim Burton light. Yeah, but no, getting Shudder is the best way Brandon's giving up. And just I'm just going to watch horror movies in the middle of the day. And what's really nice is I have a couple streaming services, and Shudder has the best dumb people comments. It's one of the things where the best I am a complete complete idiots are always on Shudder. And they have to make comments like, this movie was good. It had blood in it. And you're like, yeah, dude, it was good because it had blood in it. And I really love documentaries about horror films. It's one of my horror fans. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I'm back. Everything okay? Okay, I dropped the phone for a second. Everything is fine. That's my 1 minute mark. I love it. The thing about horror fans is we always have to pretend to be really smarter than we are. And it's always like, maybe we're just exploring the darknesses and it's all. I'm like, nah, dude, you just want to watch B movies. It's fine. Calm down. So that's my time, guys. I love all of you. Stay safe out there. Grow those big old beards. You got this.
Yeah, give it up for Brandon T. Gorin. Brandon, how you doing? Good?
I'm doing all right. You know, the people behind me are burning trash now, so that's annoying. So,
Wow.
yeah.
You out there around y'all, huh?
What?
You out there around y'all, huh?
Yeah, I'm out there around y'all. I'm out there around real. I live literally behind a Walmart. Like that's my location is there's the Walmart and I'm behind it.
Well, that's nice. Well, yeah, I get the giving up by ordering Shudder. I kind of want to get Shudder just because I like shitty movies, but
You'll
I don't
love
think
it.
so.
It's the thing is with like a code, you get it for a month and then you can forget you have it and end up accidentally having it for 4 months. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Do you get when you purchase a Shudder subscription? Do you get like extra profiles that you can make?
I don't think so. I think they know. Like they know. Shudder
They
knows.
all know. We'll
Yeah,
talk
but,
about this offline. I'm gonna get me a password. But yeah, the way I like to give up is by playing The Witcher 3.
Okay, love you guys. WrestleMania is
All
on.
right. So yeah, okay, yeah. I play a lot of Witcher 3 in my spare time. I don't think my wife likes it because she still has to work. All right, let's give it up for your next comedian. I'm very happy to see her again. She is the reason I got to see Wayne Brady while working stop what he was doing and go, who the hell are those black people? It was really very fun. Please give a warm round of applause for Nicole Yates.
Hey everybody. Hello. It's good to see Daryl. And I just want to start my set with a PSA to say I'm the only person on this feed that has eaten those ribs. And those ribs are fucking great.
Right? Huh?
Right?
Talk about them. What?
Right?
Go ahead.
What did
Sorry.
I
don't even mean to. You just.
Hey man, what did I write on your whiteboard? Is it still up there? Does it still say open up a rib joint? Yes, it does. It does. All right. Those are good ribs. And that's a tease, fucker. All right. Anyway. So you guys, things are just kind of trucking along here in the apocalypse. I had to move a couple weeks ago because I was living with crazy people, and I managed to get out. And how crazy were they? Well, there was one girl on the lease, and she was a lunatic. So basically, it was her and her girlfriend attached at the taint, and they're just completely insane. Imagine two small girls about high school age. One's blonde and one's a brunette with their voices are the exact same octave. Okay. And they're made out of Adderall and Pizza Hut boxes. Okay. And all they do is scream at each other all the time with things like, why won't you let me love you? And because you keep saying stupid shit. And then they just competitive door slam. Did you know that doors work even when you don't slam them? Yeah. That's a true story. So they were trying to make me and my other roommate very uncomfortable so we would move out so they could have the apartment to themselves or something. And they were trying all kinds of weirdly passive aggressive shit. But the biggest thing they were doing was showering with the door open. That was their thing. So it was just like a big showery, wet Broadway show with no admission. And me and my roommate Anna would just sit on the sofa and laugh because they thought they were trying some shit and we just did not care. And we just laugh and laugh and laugh. And one day Anna turns to me and says, we should do something back just to be, to get back at them. And I'm like, I don't know. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in there. I'm going to start brushing my teeth. I'm going to start brushing my teeth while they're in the shower. I think it'll be great. Now, there's two things you need to know about Anna. One is that you just saw her a few comics ago. She's one of my best friends and she's a great roommate. Two, she's got an evil streak in her just like mine. And it was lighting up like the bat signal. She says to me, hey, I have an idea. You should shower with the door open. And I'm like, And you know what? I'm gonna shower with the door open. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna shower. I'm just gonna shower with the door open and I'm gonna shower with the curtain open. And I'm gonna walk right out of that bathroom, right into the living room, and I'm gonna start towing off with the dish towel. Just right in the living room. Just towel right up. You know, I'm like twice their size and twice their age. So what the fuck? Why not? You know, you wanna see a cautionary tale of what happens when you eat too much Pizza Hut and you get to be my age? I'm gonna show you what that is. You wanna know why I'm so flat in the back? Let's take a look. You'll see. And I only had the shower with the door open twice, and then they stopped. So what does that mean? That means I won. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. Hi, Nicole. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I just
Daryl.
heard how you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shower with the door open. I think, yeah, that's I'm just getting flashbacks of my worst roommates ever. and
And I know the people you've lived with. So
oh yeah, and you
that's
know
in my head. Thanks so much.
right, no problem. The worst roommates I ever lived with ended up causing quite a kerfluffle in a couple of different private groups.
Yes, they have.
Good times. You know, hey, make sure you advocate for yourself. And
right.
you know, keep a window open and don't ever fuck a teacher. All right.
So Lori, I said, hey.
Hi, I shall. I need to think about opening up that rib joint because comedy's over with. But yeah, thank you very much. Give it up for Nicole Yates. And now we will get to your next comedian. This man is all over the internet and the interwebs, and I'm surprised that not more people have photoshopped a lot of his work to make it seem like he should be canceled, which probably speaks to his good nature and goodness overall. Please give a warm round of applause for Alan Massenberg.
Who. Thank you, Darryl. I appreciate it, brother, man. Thanks, man. So we're gonna do this. So I think I'm rolling on. So the people that don't get talked about enough, man, is the muscular guys, like muscular women too, man. They gonna be struggling because they gonna be deflating, yo. I don't know if you know that, but like muscular people, they lose their gains, man. Like for real, like they gonna be looking like 50 Cent when he did that movie where he got real skinny. That's gonna be all y'all. That's why I don't even work out. I seen this shit coming 32 years ago. I knew it was coming. I was like, no, I'm gonna be flabby because I'm not losing my gains. You know what I mean? I'm smarter than y'all. You know what I mean? Let's see. Also, so I got two daughters, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that my worst nightmare is my daughter's dating a conspiracy theorist. Like for real. Like I'd much rather them date somebody like a nice little drug dealer or something like that. Like I would much rather that. Like I don't want nobody talking about coronavirus was caused by 5G. Like, no, man, get out of my house. I need somebody who's gonna give me 5Gs. Like I need 5 grams, okay? That's what I want, okay? Bring me somebody to my house that I can use. I don't want nobody giving me dumb information, okay? I need somebody that can hide a body if I gotta take somebody out, okay? That's what I need. That's the son-in-law that I'm looking for, okay? But you know what? I think I'm on to something here. You know, I don't want one of them goody two-shoes son-in-laws with a good name like Alan Massenberg or something like that. I want somebody that's been in the streets, you know what I'm saying, that can protect me, something like that. That's what I need, you know what I'm saying? Forget what my daughters need. No, also about my daughters. My daughter she like to bake, which is a good thing. She like to bake cookies and cupcakes, which is great for me because I like to smoke. You know what I mean? So it's a match made in heaven. You know what I'm saying? But the only backdraw is we ain't never got no eggs for breakfast. You know what I mean? Like I can't stand that, dog. Like we ain't never got no. I'm like we should use all my almond milk. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make some frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? And it was all the almond milk was gone. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one more thing before I go because I only got like a couple seconds left. I like to say that in my opinion, I think that black people make spaghetti better than Italian people.
What?
I wanted to say it. Look, in my opinion, look. I knew I was gonna get some backfire on this, but listen, Italian people love their sauce. I don't care about the sauce. I'm more about a meat. Like I like the meat and the quality of the noodles. And I ain't gonna lie, I like a little sugar in mine. It's a little bit of sugar, you know what I'm saying? So I put my mom's spaghetti up against any Italian restaurant. I said it. Check it out. Yeah.
Yay, give it up for Alan. I thought you were gonna get hate mail until you said I put my mom's up. Because I think every Italian was like, yeah, all right, okay. He said his mom. All right, I'm not gonna kill him yet. because
Yeah, that's my
and
saving grace.
apparently sugar is supposed to help with the acidity. If you get like ulcers, it cuts
Oh,
down the
shit.
acid. That's what I've been told.
See, I
But
didn't know that. I just thought
yeah,
it
I don't
tastes
like
really good.
I don't like any real Italian food. That's just me. It's like 5 ingredients.
Exactly. And they
And
think it's the best. They marinate their sauce for 24 hours. Like, it don't make it taste better. It's burnt. Okay, stop it.
it's just child labor laws that made this sauce. It just keep stirring. Stay awake.
Exactly.
You don't need to do your homework. All right. Give it up one more time for Alan Massenberg. We
Appreciate
are
it.
gonna keep this going on. I got hey, if you're watching, stay right there. Get a drink. We only got 3 more comics before we bring up your next host. I like saying those sorts of things because it makes me feel like there's actually people in a show in my mind's eye, in my mind, in my memory palace, as a book villain would say. It makes fun for me to imagine that I'm in Fergie's. Yes, I'm in Fergie's. And speaking of Fergie's, I'm going to bring up your next comedian. Please give a warm round of applause for Jared Little.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I'm gonna just get this out of the way. I was like fucking around with some, dark arts, some powerful magic I didn't quite know, and I accidentally put my soul into this doll. But just ignore that, okay? It's all good. But anyways, Fergie, how we doing tonight? How we doing? Where's my extroverts? Where they at? What about my introverts? Where they at? What about my favorite verts? Where's my perverts? Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Well, it's a little different when you're a doll. This is very perverted. But yeah, anybody believe in destiny out there? You know how like some are born to strum guitars or some are born to strum harps? I was born to Stromboli. Ooh, shit. That's what everybody, this is what I looked like before I was a doll. That was my prime right there. So, but, yeah, so I recently, anybody out there, anybody got tattoos? Huh? Anybody tattoos? Okay. I was like, I was thinking about getting a teardrop tattoo. Like some people get teardrops, when they killed somebody. I was thinking about getting like a teardrop tatted on my tummy, so people knew I killed a buffet. Oh shit, oh snap, oh damn, I'm walking away. Okay, all right, I couldn't find a miniature stool to hop over, but look at this, I can jump higher than I used to. That's fucking dope. I'll fucking jump into space if I want. Ooh, there I go. Recently started dating. I don't know if you guys ever heard of magiciansmeet.com. I went on a date. The date was going pretty well. But I feel like my date was nervous and she was like she made like a noise in her chair. And I said, "Excuse me, did you fart?" She said, "No, magicians don't fart." We poof. And then she just disappeared. Where did she go? But I got to go back into my dollhouse, my side thing. Barbie is waiting for me. So I appreciate Fergie's. I appreciate you guys running this mic. Thank you very much. Thank you guys.
Yay! Give it up for Jared Little. Jared, how's life as a toy?
I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, because there's nobody to play with me.
Cool, but I mean, if a child walks in the room, then you got to play dead. So I guess silver lining.
Well, even when I was alive, I played dead most of the time. I slept all the time, so no different.
Look, you're just preparing for now. That's all it was.
Yeah, well, I'm working to get out of this body. I want a nicer doll body.
I understand everybody does, but body positivity, man. Hey,
thank you.
You were as valid as you were in the background picture as you are as a plastic tchotchke.
I'm porcelain, baby.
Oh, excuse me. Well, you're too rich for my blood. I'm gonna eat you as soon as the proletariat gets this shit together. All right. Give it up, Jared Little.
Thank you.
And I keep saying give it up. This is old. This is just being the host. it's like just in you to be, give it up for him. You know,
I appreciate the cue, Daryl.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't know when to clap unless you tell me to give it up.
Right, exactly. You
I
got
like
to
it.
give it up. Speaking of which,
You can
let's
tell the
bring
people
up.
to throw up their thumbs. They can throw up their passive aggressive thumbs if you.
Yeah. You can in the Zoom meeting. You can do that, and I'm sure you can ha or hee hee or sad face or wow at any point in the while the jokes are being told. All right, your next comedian I know has been waiting patiently and fervently to share with you, for they keep sharing some of the best costumes on Instagram that I've ever seen, and is continuing to produce music at a rate that makes me care for their safety. Please give a warm round of applause to Jillian Markowitz.
Oh, well. Not sure I would call what I'm doing music, but that's generous. I'm worried about Jared, but I will say that he is the only comedian so far who I have evidence he's wearing pants. So at least there's that. I don't know. I actually feel pretty good. I've done multiple shows tonight, thousands of miles apart, and I haven't even wiped my pussy today. I drip dry now. There's a TP shortage. I don't know. I spent today mostly like burping, farting, and having diarrhea. It's just like all the stuff I never had time for before. I don't know. My boyfriend and I are quarantined separately. And people are like, why don't you guys just move in together for the duration of the quarantine? It's like, we didn't think we were ready to move in together before the global pandemic. If you move in together during a quarantine, that's not moving in together, that's a death pact. If I wanted to form a death pact, I would be married. And I'm not. And it's totally by choice. I'm fine. I don't know. I feel like my intimacy issues aren't just going to dissolve because we're in the middle of a disaster. Like, he could literally be in a lifeboat and I'm drowning and he reaches his hand out to me and is like, come on, come into my lifeboat. I would have to take a serious pause. Like, how many bathrooms? Like, there's one bath, like we're sharing a bathroom. I feel like I would just drown. I feel like I would be fine to just drown. I don't know. My favorite thing about being quarantined is that everywhere that I used to go, I was always afraid, like I've been assaulted before and I was always afraid it would happen again. And now nobody's allowed to touch me. I've never felt so liberated. Like, literally, if anybody touches me, I can call the police and have them arrested for bioterrorism. The police actually care about that, so. Yeah, it's oh yeah, one more thing. So I feel like before the quarantine, I was always blaming my problems on other people. I was blaming them on everything and everyone else. And now that I've had some time alone, I realized that that was correct. All of you are terrible. Thank you.
Yay! Show your love for Jillian Markowitz. Hi, Jillian. How you doing? Good.
I can't see if anyone liked it because I don't have access to the live Facebook thing because
I always look on Zoom because if those 8 people are like giggling or at
oh
least
yeah,
smiling,
they all looked miserable.
wow, that's not
definitely
true.
bombing on Zoom.
I'm purposefully smiling. I mean, you are hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, yeah, you got to drip dry nowadays. I'm a member of the Clean Booty Gang. We got bidets in my house. We out here, Clean Booty Gang. What's up? It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
You know, we weren't using a lot of CP before because we out here. Just quick, fleet every time I poop. It's real nice.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, just I'm saying you can get one. It's real easy.
Warm?
I have a hot and cold one because I'm bougie, but you know, you got to do extra things. But the cold one, it's fine. It never gets that cold.
Hot and cold bidet.
Happens. Clean booty gang, son. I be you got diarrhea. I don't even sweat it. I'd be like, oh, let me make sure my phone's charged.
Well,
You know what I mean? It's like
diarrhea really cleans itself
touche.
if you're doing it right.
Right? Yeah. You just gotta make sure you eat fiber. All right. Give it up for Jillian. We are in the home stretch. I cannot wait to see what this next comedian's gonna do. He turned off all the lights, and I can't wait for you to see what's about to take place. Please give it up for a comedian, teacher, improviser. Uh-oh, give it up for Lamar Todd. I'm hyped.
First they thought it was leaf. Then I bought that new Ferrari. Hey, the rest in peace.
Oh, hey, hi. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Yeah, all right. I grew a beard too, just so I just wouldn't look like Daryl no more. Got tired of that shit, nigga. Like, man. Hey, what's going on, y'all? So I've been like in the crib like a lot, yeah, like I was supposed to be. First I was driving Uber and shit, but then like my baby mom said I couldn't see my kids no more. Like dead ass was like, yo, you can't. I still can't see them today, but she don't even know. Like it's like it's fucked up, but it ain't that fucked up. Like, real shit. Like I miss these motherfuckers. I be FaceTime and shit. I be like, Daddy, love you. But you know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. But but yeah, I'm a teacher though. Yeah, so I gotta like FaceTime the fucking on this shit on Zoom all day long. And none of these kids is logging the fuck in, yo. Like these kids don't give a fuck about. I teach comedy. Stand-up comedy is the class. They don't give a fuck about their comedy class, yo. Let alone real class. It's crazy, man. But fuck that. I don't got jokes because I've been watching Walking Dead and shit. So here's my like Corona jokes right before the shit got popping. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill him in the club with these. Like, fuck, man, I had some hot ass dates coming. Here we go. All right, yeah, Corona. I'm too busy catching cases to be catching Corona. I kind of hope one of these students catch it. I said that shit, yo. I said it like I was like, ooh, that's gonna be funny. Like I hope one of the students catch Corona so I can get off from work. And damn it, this is the realest shit I ever wrote. This is here. I mean, I don't know if the kids caught it, but damn it, I got off from work. So half of that shit is real. Oh man, what was I saying? Corona. Oh, this is another pre-Corona joke. This shit is whack, man. I was like, yo, Corona scared to come down to the hood. He gonna come down the hood and say, oh, y'all killing each other already. I got a mic too, yeah, I got a mic. Hey, Corona gonna come down to the hood and then he'll just want to try to tell us in the hood we can't be around 10 people or more in the hood. Well, you got 10 people or more in the hood, something bound to get caught anyway. You gonna catch a bullet, catch a motherfucking a knife or something. This is like pre-pandemic. This is like the epidemic. This shit was fired back in like February, early February. I did that shit at Grizzly Pear. It was like, Corona. I was drinking the Corona on stage with that shit. Man, how far this Walking Dead shit got me on some other shit. It's just I'm sizing everybody up, man. Like, who's my squad? Some of y'all don't look like survivors, man. We need to just kill some of y'all right now. Just looking at some of y'all in this group chat. I mean, not y'all, but definitely that one. All right, man. Thank y'all, man. This is cool, man.
Yeah, give it up for Lamar Todd. He made me spit on myself when he told his jokes, which I guess is high praise. dude, you need to stop saying you look like me. It hasn't worked out for the last few people who said that. That shit ain't cool, man. That's a pre-corona joke.
I got
2020
that
still.
in like 2 comedian group chats, man. People dropped our pictures side by side, man.
Well, I mean, I mean, you know, just as long as I don't open for you, you should be all right. Your boy out here, I'm lethal.
You could be my
as an
fourth
opener. Let's just give a warm round of applause to Lamar Todd. He's out here. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's nice to remember that students are passive hosts to coronavirus. So, you know, every child is dirty and you should definitely not be around them. I saw a pack of kids on bikes riding by. They weren't 6 feet apart from each other today. And I locked my doors. I put my house alarm on. I didn't know what was going to happen. Yeah. They might try to sneeze through the window. I don't know what the hell these kids is at. It's Sunday, right? Because that's the day. But even if it was fucking Wednesday, they could have did the same thing because they're just out in the streets. No, nobody. Little bastards. When I had a community garden, they would steal our vegetables. But anyway, right, man.
The greens?
They cut my wife's kale down to the nub.
Damn. Wait,
they stole carrots.
They was little white little thieves.
Probably.
I know they was, man.
We gentrifying, so you know.
We take greens. We steal greens.
Yeah.
We gonna take kale. We gonna make some kale chips back in the hood. No.
Pretty much. You make some collars. I'm out here stealing. You got that kale. You keep that shit.
That one. We know.
Don't worry about that. What they got? Fiber? Ew. All right, give it up for Lamar Todd. I believe this is it for me. I will be back after this person just to say goodbye. Let's give it up. I've been waiting for this person to perform because you can't see what it looks like on their screen, but I've been able to see what it looks like on their screen, and I'm very excited to see what's about to happen. Please give a warm round of applause to Benny Feldman.
I'm back. I've returned. It's me, God. Thank you for having me. A lot of people have been asking me, where have you been, God? What have you been up to? And you know, I've been asking that myself. I've been gone 2,000 years on a binger. I've been in that cave that Jesus was in. I've been in there the whole time. I let him leave, but I stayed back in there just to think about what I did. And I don't know. Fucking psych. I've been in Hollywood, baby. What's up? I've been fucking on the big screen every time, dude. I've been possessing Morgan Freeman's body and just going into role after role, just riding the wave. Fucking, I don't know. A lot of people have been asking me. I got nothing on this fucking. Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna break character. How's everybody doing? Fucking.
I'm doing pretty well, Benny. How are you?
Great.
Oh, good. Oh, that's my other guy.
Yeah, I've decided to join the movement.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's I'm gonna keep every week. I'm gonna do this until every single person is doing the exact same bit.
You got me pretty early on. I'm here for it,
dude. It's like, you hear Jared Leto has a cult now down on some island. We're gonna do that, but it's an entirely Zoom-based cult.
I'm more interested in Jared Leto's coat.
Fuck.
Dirty.
All right. Well, yeah, we're all nude because this is actually the cult of Jared Leto's coat. All of us,
yes.
We don't like Jared Leto. Jared Leto is he's a weird ass motherfucker.
But that piece of clothing he puts on himself, oh baby.
Dude, what the fuck was Suicide Squad? I didn't even see it, but I heard he sent a pig to somebody or something.
Yeah, he's the Joker.
All right, I'm God again. What the fuck? All right, hey, oh, all right. Yeah, I think I'm losing my mind in quarantine. Fucking, yeah, I'm gonna get briefly real. Yeah, I miss the outside. I've been in outer space for too long. I don't know. I'm fucking. All right, I'm doing it. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna leave early. Actually, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm dying.
Oh, come on, Benny. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
Benny,
no.
talk about your mustache. Don't go.
Give it up for
All right, I'm
Benny.
back.
All right, he's
Yay,
back.
he's back.
Give me love. Benny, how you doing, man?
I want to be a tiny bug.
You're a tiny bug?
Yeah, I think I got sad. I was like, I don't have any more for the God bit. I got to do a different bit. All right, hey, look, I'm a tiny bug. What the fuck? Yo, look at me. How is it?
Hey, anybody that decides to show up shirtless has way more chutzpah than I do. Ain't nobody seeing all this. Nah, I'm out here just alone with my wife. I still wear a fucking shirt. I don't do that to her. It's sweaty under here.
Cats, dude.
You what?
I'm doing this for my cats. I'm trying to seduce my cats.
Oh, I see. Well, that is not something you should have said. But
they got tight holes.
Holds? That's a D in there, right? Is a D? Is a hold?
No.
Hold.
No.
HOLD, like a wrestling hold, like a move, like a
Hold.
MMA.
It's a hold.
Like a butthole.
No. That's a hold, the butt hold. So that's like
right.
when you get them around the back for a German suplex.
Yes.
That's what you said.
No, that's right. You're right. I'm not having sex with them. I'm fighting them. I'm wrestling them. All right, folks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
No, maybe you should stay on camera for the sake of your cats.
There's no cats in here. It's just my garden.
Just straight up pussy. All right, yeah, no, give it up for Benny Feldman. Yeah. Oh, I need to just an editorial note. We need to cut it out with this blasphemy. Jesus is my king. He is the Lord of this house. And I refuse to have people denigrate my Jesus. Also,
Amen, good brother.
You know what I mean? I'm tired of all this. God is the leader of my household. And if you love Jesus, you will love Black Gentrifier. It's the album by Daryl Charles. It's the first album came out. You should go to darylcharles.bandcamp.com. There's not a lot of Jesus material on there because I hold him and I highlight and I exalt him. That is why. But the other jokes, totally get. I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it. Please. That's all I got. I don't mean like I don't have much more to say. I mean, that's all I have.
Jesus was the first. Jesus
What
was the
happened?
first Black gentrifier. Jesus was the first one.
That's true.
Amen.
That's true.
Amen.
He went in there and gentrified that bank. And then they said, never again. And that shit is held true for thousands of years. Thousands of years. They said, nah. They said, nah, son. You got the nah with Rosa Parks. They should be like, nah, the Romans, dog. They been said nah. It's like, fuck out of here with that. The meek shall inherit these nuts, son. DarylCharles.bandcamp.com. The Lord is my savior. He knows what I want, and what he wants is for me to do that album. Thank y'all so much for having me. It sucks to be quarantined, but you guys make it fun. I think I'm done. Oh, no, I'm not done. I have one more thing to do, and that is bring up your next host. She is a wonderful comedian. You gotta look, you gotta check, you gotta cover yourself. I don't want to get canceled because my album hasn't sold enough copies yet. That album is Black Gentrifier. You can get it at Daryl Charles.
Can we stop with the canceling? Can we not do that? Can we stop?
Hey, look, you cancel whatever the fuck you want. I think we've all realized that if I cancel somebody, that just means they're gonna do better. So who gives a shit? Cancel whoever the fuck you want. Just, if you don't like somebody, don't bring them up. If you do like somebody, talk about them. Like, you could go on Twitter and retweet my fucking tweet for Daryl Charles's album, Black Gentrifier. It's real easy. You can support the people you like without denigrating those you don't. But I'm asleep. I'm gonna continue to put this alcohol in my body, and I'm gonna do it off camera. But please give a warm round of applause for your next comedian. She's absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait for her to have a good time. Please give a warm round of applause for Betty Smithsonian.
Yeah. Daryl, you still there?
Yeah. I'm here. I just wanted to
Daryl.
snow on them with the hairdresser pick.
Oh, okay, I see.
Back in the day where you could go outside. Remember this? This was an
wasn't ready.
inconvenience. outside in somebody else's room. That's not
Oh.
even a color in my walls.
That looks like maybe a cameo in Coming to America.
It's racist.
Okay.
Okay. It's on the low.
It was good to see you. I was really enjoyed playing a game online with you last night.
Yeah.
All of a
Yeah,
sudden, I was playing Jackbox TV with like all of Philly's funniest, and then me and my roommate from Argentina,
And my wife.
and your wife.
Yeah.
There
we
were
was up there.
literally all of the top finalists from Philly's Funniest, 2 doctors, and me. It was horrible. Anyway, it was good to see your face. You're shiny and sweet, and I hope you enjoyed those ribs.
Oh, that's just the ribs.
Oh no, you're ridiculous.
No, that's totally fine.
Do you remember when you sucked off the rib in front of everybody because you were kind of taunting Megan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right, give it up for Daryl again. It's my turn.
Thank y'all so much.
I think the quarantine's over. Feels
I
like
think
this
so.
show, our comedy. Can they still see Daryl?
I don't think they can. Oh, maybe.
What about this guy? Can they see this guy right here?
Who can know so? I don't know.
Hey, Liam, are you there? Liam was supposed to have a puppet too.
Get a little puppet. Puppet takeover at the mic right now. What?
It's only 10:30, but it feels like September. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, wake me up when it ends. Am I right, everybody? Yeah.
I hear ya. Yo, is your puppet bald?
This puppet fucking smokes weed, dude.
Oh my God. What is the obsession? You guys, I'm Betty Smithsonian. I'm taking over for the second half. And I need to understand both on all the comedy shows, Zooms I've been on, and all the AA meetings, everyone is like drinking or smoking at the camera. Like they just want to be watched. They're just like, look at me. I'm smoking. I'm drinking. Look at that. It's like a weird fucking 8th grade dance in the back or something. And everyone's like, oh, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? What fucking losers need to be watched drinking? There you go, Frank. There you go. Fucking tap it up. No, but I understand.
Yep. Get your glasses high, everybody. Yeah.
Frank, why do you have a red Solo cup in your house?
Yeah, are you out of fresh?
Because I'm black. But no. This is black. All right, I'm gonna help you to the game. Niggas, we don't like you dishes. We don't have to. So I just throw this away.
Oh my God, dude. I appreciate that. My girlfriend, we don't like to throw things away. We're recyclers here. So all I've been doing since quarantine is dishes. All I do is fucking dishes. That's all I do. Day and night, I'm washing dishes. I've never washed so many dishes in my life.
Hold on, Betty. Betty, can you speak up for me, Betty?
Can you really not hear me, Frank? Oh, are you doing the bit from the other day?
I just wanted to get you back, Betty. I love you.
Good God, Frank. You know, if we weren't so many digital miles away, I would hug you in that way we like to hug, where you like hold me tight like a statue. Oh, I love it. All right, well, listen, the second half of the year is starting. So we're gonna do the next couple comics coming up. I'm excited to introduce them. I'm gonna have a lot more banter and planned banter and unplanned banter this time. Coming to the stage first. David, are you ready? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Kat, you ready? Yes. Liam, you ready? Everyone's ready?
I got my
I'm
red
ready.
Solo cup here. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I like the roll call. It sounds like the beginning of Poison by BBD.
Wait, Liam,
ready,
Liam, what you
Ron?
got?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Liam, what you drinking out of?
Oh, red Solo cup. Oh, wow. This is.
Hey, come on, let's touch. Bang.
That girl is poison. Yo, that shit was fucking at my bat mitzvah. I remember that. Yo, at my bat mitzvah, my fun nighttime outfit for my bat mitzvah was like not suspender, like a jumper, shorts jumper, but one side was down. You know what I mean? This is 92. or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Did you have the ass in the front, crisscross style?
No, but I saw Crisscross and Technotronic open up for Madonna at the Spectrum. Did your brain just explode? I remember it was Madonna's. It was Madonna's Blonde Ambition concert, the one where she like masturbates on stage dressed like a nun or something. And I went to the concert. I was 12. I went to the concert with my dad and his wife and their friends, and it was eye-opening. It was awkward. Anyway, speaking of awkward, we're about to do a virtual Zoom mic for the second half. I'm ready. Belle Biv DeVoe is ready.
Did you say Belle Biv DeVoe?
Yeah, dude, they're here.
It's like you're taking a last bite at the apple, and then whatever's left, you just jamming it in my young ears. It's just the cores in my ears.
Belle Biv DeVoe is here. They're here. They're waiting. They're going to come on at the end and do a song. So I'm excited for them. But for right now, coming to the stage first, you know him, maybe, and he does comedy. So put your virtual hands together for Josh Hoffman, everybody. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Josh, and I'm a sex addict. Wait, sorry, wrong Zoom call.
Hi, Josh.
You've been to these meetings, I see. So I have tested positive for COVID-19. It has been a fucking party in these four walls. So yeah, people ask me if I am going stir crazy, and well, it's more like I'm cranky, isolated, and then I mentioned I'm a sex addict, so all these arousing thoughts are just trying to converge on my brain. It's lovely. Anyway, one thing I've actually enjoyed about quarantine is that I get to stay out of all the pointless arguments my family members are having because we're all cranky. Don't get me wrong, I'm still cranky, but I don't even have occasion to get into a conflict. The closest I came to a conflict was I tried to leave my room to go to the bathroom as my brother was about to pass in the hallway, and we were about to break the 6 feet barrier. And we were like, whoa. Yeah. So I saw this viral video circulating of a British family singing a cover of a Les Miserables song. I think it was One Day More, but it was coronavirus themed. So I was like, this is lovely. This is adorable. It brought me to tears, but also, oh my fucking God, they're standing way too close to each other. 6 feet means 6 feet. Do you not get 6 feet? Oh wait, they're British. 2 meters, 2 meters apart. So everything I've heard a politician say about the coronavirus, I've taken really personally. Like the fascist Brazilian president, Jair Bolsonaro, said that Brazilians are so exceptionally immune to disease that they can't catch COVID-19, that they could jump into piles of shit and not catch anything. And that, I assume, must be why we've never heard of the Zika virus. Now, as governors in Brazil are ordering people to stay at home, he describes the coronavirus as a little flu. And I know that lying and made-up realities are his default, but like, why do his lies have to hurt the most possible people? Can't he just tell people he has a 14-inch dick and then tell them accurate information about the coronavirus? What? Why does... Okay. That's my time, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up for Josh.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. I would keep talking to you, but I don't know if Corona can be caught through like digital means. So let's just end. I don't even want to text you. You know what I mean? I'm afraid to catch Corona and sex addiction. I don't want to catch it, be near it. But
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out, Josh. I hope you stay healthy and wealthy and wise. And keep coming back. It works if you work it. All right. You guys ready for your next comic coming to the stage? Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, that was Belle Biv DeVoe. That's crazy. It wasn't supposed to come up till later.
Name.
Oh, get down there, BBD. All right, coming to the stage next. You know them. You love them. Maybe you are them. Put your hands together for Hannah Trav.
Hi. This is so
Yeah.
strange. This is great. You know, I've been going to law school online, which my jokes don't land as well in class. Okay, so basically I just want to tell you what I've been doing because someone booked me to do stand-up on a virtual show and I was like, I hate technology. Okay, so I like to work with my hands. I've been making friendship bracelets for no one, you know, because I can't see anyone. Okay, then I started baking a lot. I've just been baking like all the time. Like, this is just me sharing my apartment. You know, okay, so like Josh was talking about being horny all the time. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, I do okay on Tinder, you know, and I do okay. And it's like, you know, now I'm walking upon my apartment. Now, like, there's not even the option. Okay, I forgot that people don't laugh. You can't hear them. It's so strange. Here's my cat. She's already sick of me. Honestly, like, I'm an introvert, so this has been fine. You know, I have projects to do. I guess I like have sex by myself. But I don't know. I don't even know how much time I get. I really just, honestly, I just wanted to get on here and have a little bit of attention. You know what I mean? Like, I've just been here being funny for myself. I think every day I'm in my apartment by myself, I think I am getting hotter every day. I'm getting hotter and funnier every day. That has to be accurate. I don't think that has anything. Oh, I've been working out a lot because like I'm losing my mind a little. I started this fitness app and I was like, I'm real into it. I do whatever she tells me, which is also weirdly a turn on. I'm like, tell me what to do to work out. Tell me how to move my body. She's like married with a kid, but still she's hot. Yeah. Okay. So I've been working out a bunch and what was I saying? Because I'm going insane. Oh, I also didn't think I'd be spending most of my time in my kitchen. I don't even mean just baking, but like just studying. Like, okay, well, there's paraphernalia on the table, but there's also books. I took a 48-hour law school exam this weekend. And last time I did that, last semester, it was so crazy. I didn't leave my apartment all weekend. And now I'm like, well, that part wasn't weird. They changed school to pass fail. I'm just catching you guys up. Again, I'm not getting, I feel like I'm fine with not seeing people, but getting random people's attention. Like, I just love that feeling of like, you guys aren't checking in with me personally. You know, it's not like we're like texting. So you have to, right now, you have to listen to what I'm saying because it's my time. Okay, I'm gonna give it back to the room. Okay, bye.
Woo-woo,
Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much, girl. Hey, yo, Hannah, wait, don't go yet. I was about to give you some fucking attention.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Yo, your glasses look great. Are those new lenses?
No.
All right, they look great. Your hair looks good. It's growing out a little bit. I like it looser.
Yeah, look at my roots. It's so
yeah,
great.
but I like that's what's in.
Thanks.
Trust me. Believe it or not, I was a hairdresser once upon a time. No one wants.
I know this. I know this about you. Do you know what's crazy? Like, I have had several like really good hair days or like days I'm really feeling myself, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's just for you now.
Yeah, I mean, it's always for me first, but I really did make all these bracelets in a week.
That's great, dude. Maybe after this, you can get a job at YMCA camps.
I used to run the summer camp swim program at the YMCA. I worked for the YMCA for 10 years.
That's awesome. Then
Yeah, I don't work.
Add it to your fucking resume.
I did make bracelets at the Y. Okay, am I done?
You're done. Thanks, Hannah, so much. You're the best.
I hope that was fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye. Coming to the stage next. Listen, I know this person. They're fucking awesome. I've done shows with them at all kinds of places with people. Crazy, right? People in a place, me and this person doing a show. Yo, what? Yeah, you kids remember how that shit used to work. Frank, did you get your audio fixed yet?
Yeah, my audio is together.
Okay, it was so much funnier when you were muted, though. Let's work on that bit later. Coming to the stage next. You know them, you love them. Put your hands together, make some likes, lots of hearts. Come on for Asante Morris, everybody.
Woo,
Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Piss.
Wow.
Did you hear that? All right, they left. All right. That's enough.
Yo, are you in the band Devo? What's up?
I actually I was in prison for 2 years. So
Sweet.
Yeah, fucking funny, and now is it?
It's funnier actually.
Yeah. It's been, it's been out here, in here. Actually, the expression has changed. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wrote some shit down. Somebody texted me. I wrote some shit down. You're supposed to write shit down because as they say, the pen is mightier than the sword. But niggas these days, they just shoot you. They don't really care.
You're mumbling. What are you trying to say? Speak up.
Oh,
put the mic right on your
I was
chin.
watching. Have you been watching movies? Have you guys been watching any movies lately?
Yeah, woohoo, movies.
I've been watching a lot of movies, and I don't like them. Movies are actually really stupid. Like, I like coming of age stories. You like them when you aren't forced to watch them, right? But now you realize they're stupid, and they send a lot of mixed messages. They tell young women it's hard growing up, being a woman. It's scary out there. But also, if a guy tells you, hey, just follow me into this cemetery at night, I'll show you something cool. You just do it anyway. Right? Hold up, laugh track, hold up. Laugh track, relax.
Ha 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 ha.
No. They got the joke a little bit late. All right, shut the fuck up. Not that funny. You're ruining the show. Do you even understand how comedy works? I mean, it's audiences these days. They're, so crazy and shit. My sister, she was pregnant, and believe it or not, she got some new ink while she was pregnant, against the Surgeon General's warning. She was pregnant with twins. So, but she got, a little flower on her arm, and you're not supposed to get a tattoo when the Surgeon General tells you not to. So she went to the hospital. She went to have the babies. Only one came out. Turns out one killed the other one, and it had a teardrop tattoo on its face. It's crazy.
Shit. That's fucking fucked up.
It is fucked up because I'm the father of the children.
Oh my god. That's the funniest joke I've heard all night.
Thank you, because I have not been working hard at all. Even though I feel like I should have I just found out that Sigmund Freud was a cokehead. I'm trying to write about that. I can't. I don't even know. I have to be able to hey, that guy did cocaine and also psychology, right?
I don't know. Write what you know, right? So I guess that's it.
It's like he was snorting cocaine. Like, hey, let's fuck our moms, guys. What's going on here? Sorry, my phone.
Edgy.
Where's the laugh track? God damn, there's an ad every time I open this laugh track app, and there it is. All right,
you growing your beard, Asante?
No, I actually shaved last night because I cannot grow a beard. I just grow prickly shit on my face, and it doesn't turn into a beard. It just turns into a nuisance, especially when you have to wear a mask. It sticks to it. I get a mustache. I get long little hairs on my mustache. I have to shave those off. I don't even know what my face is like. I have an old lady's face. That's what my face is like. It's not like a man's face. It's like an old lady who's losing her estrogen.
Oh shit. Someone just told me you're at time. Did you see? Someone's supposed to be giving you time. I don't know who it is, but I don't know. Someone gave you time and then I kept talking.
There's somebody with a big good burger sign, picture, background. All right, thank you.
All right, Asante, you're on. Thank you so much. Woo woo. Before we go to the next comic, who is giving time to the comics?
I don't know where Cat went.
That would be me. No, it's me.
All right, it's David. Okay, David,
Yep.
when it's, can you make sure you do it in front of your camera?
Oh no, to all the comedians, when it's 1 minute, I'm gonna tell you in the chat. So please pay slight attention to the chat. I'm gonna all caps write 1
David,
minute.
You fucking slacker.
Good shit, Asante.
I wrote it to you, Asante.
You know
All right,
what?
cool. Well, that works. If you can read it, whatever. Or you could just wiggle your nose like you're a fucking fairy godmother or something. Yeah, that'd be great. I like to do a nice dry cough when they're at time. Just
You like it? If they run
An old Jew cough.
Go away. I've got dairy in my throat. Okay, you guys ready for your next comic? Woo!
Yeah.
This time, instead of telling them when they're at time, we're going to mail them a letter, and hopefully they'll get it in time when their set's over, okay? Coming to the stage next. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. Put your little Palinky-like hearts together for Kathy Goodwin, everyone. Woo!
Yeah.
Unmute, Kathy.
Hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, great. Thank you. First, when I first started learning comedy, we were taught to do a nice tight 5. But when we're doing these loose video things, what you really need is a loose 3. And so first you have the mandatory environment joke. Like, this is where I am. So like, this is my cat. And then also the mandatory pussy joke to open up. Then we have the mandatory Corona joke. Like mine is, I went to the store a few weeks ago, like I was craving for coffee ice cream. So as I go to the store, on the way back, I'm thinking, if I get coronavirus and I die, my last thought is going to be, my obituary is going to read, she had no self-control whatsoever. She died for this goddamn ice cream. And then I finally, my neighbors had an intervention and they said, Kathy, you can't go to stores anymore. You're too old. So, but they, said that the younger people should take the stairs and the older people could take the elevator. Well, I have been taking elevators since I was 7. I hate stairs. So now, in order to prove that I can do it, I have to take the goddamn stairs every single day. And this event, this brings back memories of my very first open mic, which was at Fergie's. And I come in, I'm brand new, and I went up to the host and said, hi, I'm Kathy, and this is my very first appearance on an open mic. Guess where they put me in the lineup? Go behind 8 big guys who are talking nonstop about their penises. Not jokes about their penis. They were talking about them like an anatomy lesson, like how big, how small, how many spots were on them. I wanted to jump up and say, I don't know what that meant, but I, wanted to jump up and say, guys, we know you got one. Can we just move on to the next topic? So I go on, and then after we, I do my set, and then someone comes up to me and says, Kathy, you were really good. Congratulations. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm feeling really good about the whole thing. And she says, yeah, anytime somebody as old as you are goes up there, it's funny just as soon as you walk on the stage. Doesn't matter what you say. That really did a lot for my ego. And then another person comes up and says, well, you were really great. I said, thank you. She says, well, you didn't talk about your penis even once. That's what made it a great set. Like, well, I haven't grown one yet. That's what I did. Well, anyway, ever since then, I've been back at Fergie's, but it's been better after that. Thank you, guys. That's what I got.
Hey, Kathy. Awesome. Wait,
Yeah.
if you guys don't see the light, I'm going to fucking dry cough your ass off the stage. Yeah. But Kathy, you're amazing. You're so funny. I love it. I love that you're out doing mics and shit. You holding in okay? You got your 12 cats there?
I am doing so great. I'm embarrassed that I'm actually doing so well. People are saying, calling me up and saying, oh, I feel so miserable. I'm like, well, I'm trying to be sympathetic, but I'm actually, things are going really well. I have my exercise class. I have my work. I have my cats.
That's awesome. Okay, quit bragging. Quit bragging.
I'm embarrassed. I know. I'm embarrassed to say that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
good bragging.
thanks for having me.
All right, love you. Thank you for coming on. All right, make some noise again for Kathy, everybody. Very, very cool. I gotta say that Kathy has an MBA, and I just think that that's fucking awesome. But
I'll tell an MBA joke next time. How about
okay, next time tell the MBA joke. When I'm like, oh, that's so great. She's like, I know, but I got it in the 70s when they were giving them out to everybody. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on now. That's a big deal. My dad would be excited if I got an MBA. All right, coming to the stage next, coming to the virtual stage next. This person has a name as if they own like a chain of grocery stores. And they're also, I think, like a smart person. And I like their banter. I'm a fan of them. Let's hope they don't prove me wrong with their next couple of minutes. Make some noise for Manny Brown. Woo-hoo!
Yeah. All right. That's a lot of pressure.
What did I say? That you sound like someone who could be enjoyable to listen to?
Because I'm
what the fuck is that? Not pressure.
That's too much pressure for me. But thank you. That was very nice. That was very nice. Because you said I could let you down in these next couple of minutes, and like letting you down, I will kill myself if I let Betty Smithsonian down. So
I
that
like
could
that.
happen on Facebook Live right now.
Well, now the pressure's on me, Manny. Thanks a lot. Now I gotta pretend not to be let down.
Now you have to
like
pretend that this is funny no matter what I say. Save my life, Betty. Save my life. Man,
are you growing a Sunni beard?
I'm converting to Islam. Why not? There's nothing else to do. Brother. There's nothing else to do. Why not convert to a new religion? You know?
Yep. Explore,
I mean, what
man.
to do? You know?
Salaam, good brother. Salaam.
Exactly, man. I don't actually don't know. That's all I know because I've seen Malcolm X once. Okay. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what. There's nothing. I don't know what else to do, man. I'm bored. I've seen everything on Netflix. I've seen everything on Pornhub, like everything. Now I'm just going back and just like watching like the actual acting scenes on Pornhub and just critiquing those. Actually, the other day, you know that like where they ask you, you know, if you're 18 years old, you know, and like agree to this agreement before you get on a porn site, like. I actually just read that whole agreement. Like that's how bored I was. I got an erection to that. It was really well drafted. So as a lawyer, that really got me off. It was kind of weird, but I don't know. I've been and like everything's canceling. I'm a huge introvert, so I don't miss anybody. I don't miss any of y'all. I don't miss my family. I'm happy here alone. And I'm scared at how happy I am. I am completely fine with this. Like every time I see something canceled on my calendar, I get another erection. So I don't know if that's normal, but that keeps happening. Have y'all been watching Facebook Live? There was like a Lil Jon versus T-Pain battle on Facebook Live. It was just the two of them playing their songs back and forth. And it was amazing. It was actually very entertaining, but it was like kind of shocking to me that like if you would have told me 2 months ago that T-Pain and Lil Jon would be helping us get through a global pandemic, I wouldn't have believed you. But like, I also wouldn't have believed you if you told me T-Pain or Lil Jon were doing anything relevant in music like 2 months ago. So that's good for them, like to resurrect their careers. I think once this is all done, we all need to blast Future's Mask Off together in the club. I don't know if that reference is too black or lost on people. Frank knows that song. He knows that song. You have to know that song.
You damn right I know that song.
He knows the Kendrick remix.
Yeah.
What else is going on, guys? It's weird that I get like nervous doing this. I'm just in my own house.
Are there
that's
any
the
other
chat.
ways, Manny? Are there any other ways that dudes measure their like what something is good or not, other than an erection?
Probably. I'm not creative enough to add it to my set though.
No, I'm just asking you as a person, not as a comedian.
Oh, as a comedian, I don't know. Is there? I mean, I can't. No.
I mean, do you ever feel anything that's not connected to your penis?
No. I
I don't
don't.
believe it.
I'm gonna think about that now for the rest of the night, as I have erections. So, and the thing is, this is on the internet forever. So there goes my job. All right, guys, thank you so much. I've had a good time.
No, thank you, Manny. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah.
Annie, you're not allowed to lose your job because you share about having an erection. Okay, we're sex positive. It's not like you shared about using it to make someone do a thing they didn't want to do. You're just talking about your dick, which I'll say most comics do that. So that's why I was like, I wonder if there's another way to like share, like, oh, something made me so excited. Something else. I smiled. I don't know. We'll work on it, but I love
Also,
your
Yeah,
Manny.
we'll work on it. We'll work
Also,
on it.
Manny, I miss you, Manny. I miss all of you. To hear you say you don't miss us, that hurt my feelings.
This
That
is
shit
just
hurt,
jokes,
Manny.
guys. These are just jokes. You know I love you, Frank. Come on.
I love
And
your
where have you
term-
been, by the way? Where the fuck has Frank been? I've literally cried every time Frank wasn't there. Not
Yes.
on the camera afterwards, but I'm glad to see you.
So there
I'm
is
glad to
another
see
way
us.
that you measure how you feel with fucking crying. There you go,
That's
Manny.
true.
I knew we'd get there.
That's true. I'm either
I
hard or I'm
thought you.
crying.
I thought you
all the
measured
time,
how you
so
felt by running your hand up and down the ride. I thought that's how you.
Oh my
All right.
I'm about to call HRness.
That's about
All right.
9, I think.
Thanks again, Manny, for
Yeah,
joining
Manny.
us. Your terms and conditions joke was fucking great. I'm a big fan. All right, coming to the stage next. We got somebody. They're here. They're gonna do comedy. I don't even know who they are. I'm gonna say their name. Maybe they're on the chat. Maybe they're not. Someone knows who they are. This person isn't unknown to everybody. Someone knows them. I'm gonna see them next. Maybe I'll be like, oh, another person. Okay, make some noise, make some hearts happen. Put
Yeah.
yeah. Woo, woo. For Danny Rydell. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, I know Danny. Okay, sorry, I didn't see you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So, update on the Starfleet medical line of COVID-19 semi-protective face mask project.
Yeah, it looks great, dude.
I've sent about 75 out to homeless shelter, veterinarian, and a group of home care nurses.
Nice.
So,
Woo, woo.
and I'm sure a lot of them have no idea what the Star Trek logo is, but it's funny to me anyway.
Thank you for your service.
Absolutely. Right, what am I gonna do? So, because I'm sober still somehow. Yeah, thanks, I guess. But I would like a formal apology, preferably in writing and preferably notarized, from everyone who has ever judged me for day drinking. How's it feel now? You like it, don't you? Seriously. When I did it, it was a problem, but now all of a sudden it's all the rage. I was seeing a lot of day drinking. Well, I'm seeing a lot of day drinking every time I leave the house, in the park, just on the sidewalks. A couple days ago, I had to walk a few blocks to the vet to pick up some antibiotics for my cat, and every other person day drinking, someone fucking standing there with like actual stemware, and just nobody cares. It's great. This couldn't have been when I was still drinking, right? It's the saying, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I've decided is offensive. It's a microaggression towards day drinkers, and I hope we can all get past using that expression. But another thing I saw while I was out walking 3 or 4 blocks or whatever on the sidewalk, a lot of people are out running. I saw a young woman running, and we had to stop at the same red light, so I could see that she had on a full face of makeup, including false eyelashes. And they looked great. But bitch, you are out for a fucking run during a quarantine. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm not judging her for wearing fake eyelashes to go out for a run during a quarantine. I'm judging her for wearing fake eyelashes to go out for a run. Come on. So it's a little annoying too, because it's like all of you people who run and go to the gym and everything, like the rest of us are not going to just start. So like whatever, I'm just jealous because she was fucking skinny, but I shouldn't judge. Like, we need to stop calling eating disorders and just call them diets that work. and never judge anybody again for day drinking after this. Maybe we can actually keep that up when this is over. Vodka looks just like water in a Deer Park bottle in the office. Saying.
All right.
But hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, give it up for Danny. Woo woo. Yeah. Woo. No, Danny, I'm sober too. You know that? I'm sober 19 years.
Yeah, 7 months, and we'll see.
Keep coming back. Keep coming back, girl.
Yeah, I've been using AA meetings, but to me, an AA meeting is putting fresh batteries in my vibrator.
I see. I see. Zing. What, have you talked to my dad lately for that joke? That was great.
Nice.
No, really. I say keep coming back to Danny. I say keep coming black to Frank. Do you know what I mean? Bring it. Okay. Thanks, Danny. Thank you so much. See you next time. Just so you know, before Danny's set, that was me. And after Danny's set, that was me. There you go. I grew a fucking mustache in your honor, my love. Thank you for making those fucking masks for everybody. Are you guys ready for your next comic? Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, there we go.
Coming to the stage next, I don't even say this with any kind of stereotyping, but he's a great fan of food, and he also is very good at troubleshooting IT. He's good at IT troubleshooting. Coming to the stage, I'm so excited. My brother from Nacho Mike, put your hands together for Alex Yang. Ow.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, gang. Hit
Awesome.
me. Hit me with them hot Yang quips.
It's always like a brace for impact when someone just like, I don't mean to be any stereotypical at all. I'm like, oh God, what's happening next? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I guess it's going all right. I've been doing, you know, when you go into a room to look for something, you automatically forget what you were looking for.
Yeah.
I've been doing that with every sentence I start. I have not been able to completely like form full sentences or thoughts. It's weird. Let me, Betty, do you wear shoes in the house?
Yeah, so last week Kat was like, it's time to put your shoes on. You got to put your shoes on in your house. And since I've started doing that, it feels better. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to do my things. I'm going to change clothes. Even if I don't, like right now I'm wearing pajamas with my fucking sneakers on. Because you got to do it. It feels good.
I don't know. I feel like do you go outside at all with those shoes though? Because then you're just
I don't go outside. They don't let me go outside. They left me in the basement I've been here for 2 weeks. Someone come get me.
No,
yeah.
You gotta put your shoes on. She's right.
Gotta put your shoes.
I have shoes on in the house. I've been wearing them all day for no reason.
I don't know. I think shoes that have been outside don't belong inside. That's just me though. Yeah, but on a different note, I've learned something about myself through this whole process is that I'm an extremely slow learner. I've made 7 loaves of bread since being in quarantine, and they've all been horrible. They've all been like one worse than the other. And people are like, "Oh, it takes practice," but I don't know. I'm not getting it at all. I listened to a podcast where the guy says that horses learn by like horses. Oh, 1 minute? Cool. All right. Well, thank God. I haven't shaved in 3 weeks. Can you guys tell? So yeah. No, I learned that, you know what? Fuck it. That's basically it.
Alex, yo, dude, I got a question. When people come in your house, you make them take off their shoes?
Yes, all the time.
And is more than one loaf, isn't it loaves with a V?
Yeah.
When you say loaves, it sounds like you're just like the bread is just being lazy in your house.
It's
just loafing.
Yeah, I'm loafing. Yeah.
I know, but I think multiple loaves is loaves with a V. I don't know. If Kathy were here, I'd ask her. She got her MBA.
Oh.
All right, Alex, you're great. I'll see your beautiful face tomorrow for nacho shop.
Y'all didn't tell me about Alex's shoulders. Alex, your shoulders are looking so broad. What's going on? I miss my late night hugs now.
I shrunk my shirt. That's what
That's beautiful. All right, make some noise for Alex Yang, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's hear it virtually or whatever the fuck is going on in this goddamn universe. I'm just grateful to see everyone's face on the Zoom. I know Facebook Live is happening, but right now I just like seeing Kat's face and Kathy and fucking David and Frank and George and everybody. And then just like a still of Fergie on the corner where Liam once was. I just like seeing that. All right, coming to the stage, virtual stage next. Give your attention to make some intense liking and hearts for your next comic coming to the stage. Tara Heron, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
I don't know about you guys, but I am doing fucking great. I wake up every day, I get out of bed, I get dressed into the same outfit I've been wearing for the last 19 days. I fucking stink. I don't know. I did change my shirt today though. It was fucking needed. I'm getting gross. I've been go puffing White Claw to my house recently. This is new for me. I never used GoPuff before. I never really order anything online because I don't have a bank account because I got sued by a dentist. I think I'm just gonna like slide that in all my sets from now on. Like I got sued by a dentist. They took all my money. I don't have a bank account. But no, I GoPuffed White Claw last night and it took like 2 hours to get here, which I'm not complaining about how long it took because I am aware of what's going on in the world. But while I was waiting for my GoPuff, I realized I was also completely out of cigarettes. And that's when I was like, uh-oh, how long before I go through withdrawal? You know what I mean? And I tried to make that joke to the GoPuff driver when they got here. They were very apologetic. And I was just like, oh no, it's fine. I just, wasn't sure if I was going to go through withdrawal or not. And they were just like, oh my God, I am so sorry. And I had to explain to them that I was joking. So that fucking sucked. My dad called me. We don't talk, so that was crazy. All it took was a global pandemic for my dad to call me. But he asked me if he's the butt of any of my jokes, which is really funny to me because like, yeah, you are. And I was just like, I mean, yeah. And he was like, well, would I laugh at any of them? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And he asked me if there's any videos of me online that he'd watch. And I was like, actually, yes, there is one video of me on YouTube, my Philly's Funniest set from last year. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll watch that. And I was like, okay, cool. And then we got off the phone and I realized that I start that set with a joke about how he abandoned his family. And then I just talk about how many abortions I've had. So whoops, oopsie daisy. Yeah, the weird thing about my dad calling me though is my mom hasn't called me. My mom hasn't called me one time. In 3 weeks, I have not fucking talked to my mother. We've texted a little bit. I see what you're doing, Betty. Please stop. But no, my mom hasn't called me in 3 weeks, which is weird because like on like a normal day, she'll like see on the news like a 45-year-old white man was robbed at gunpoint in Port Richmond, and then she'll call me and she'll be like, oh my God, are you okay? Was that you? Are you a 45-year-old white man in Port Richmond? I don't know if she's concerned if I got robbed or if I'm the one that robbed them, but either way, I'm like, chill, dog. That was a sick ending, right? I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, give it up for Tara. Everybody make some noise. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Tara. You're a queen. Amazing.
Ooh.
All right.
Thanks.
Coming to the goddamn virtual stage next. I'm excited to hear them. You should be excited to hear them. They have a great Jewish last name. What does that mean? I don't know. George Bruderman, everybody.
Yeah. Bruderman.
What's up? I ran away from y'all to get away from this virus. I am in my parents' house in North Carolina, so I'm blending in with a camo hat, and I've propped it with this trailer over here. I hope you appreciate it. There's also some sort of horn. It's been strange. I feel like now is just the time to catch up. I've been keeping busy by doing two things. I've been helping my mom make masks. I don't understand why I have to explain to her that this is not a color I can wear around Philly while walking home alone. So that's going to be fun to explain at some point. And then I also got a trash dog. What that means is that I went to Aruba and a dog came up and it's just a stray trash dog. And I went, oh, I need to ruin your life. Because most people think that when you adopt a stray dog, you would be saving its life. You know what I mean? You would be like, helping it get out of where it wouldn't find meals out of a garbage can. So I'm trying to help this dog. Now I realize I brought this dog to the United States and the middle of a pandemic. And also it's from Aruba. It's from an island with palm trees and beautiful sand beaches. And now when I take him back to Philly, I got to be like, well, that's Camden. How fun is that going to be for him? Don't go down there, bud. That's where they throw all the dead needles. Not a great time. Here, wait, I'll show you him. He's sleeping by my feet. Who wants to see some dog action?
I want to see the dog.
Okay, here's I propped for you guys. There we go. That's a sleepy dog right there.
Oh.
Look at that dog.
When you see the dog, do you sing Aruba, Bahama, that Beach Boy song?
I wish I did because that sounds way more fun. I named him after Iggy Pop. So his name is Iggy Pup. And so now every time I see him, I just scream and cut myself on my chest with a beer bottle, much like Iggy Pop would. Before I get out of here, because I know I only have 1 minute left, I was trying to do something fun for y'all and try to find like an old family photo because I'm at my parents' house. Turns out they don't own any pictures of me or us as a family, but I did find this photo of my mom, my stepdad, and their dog with him wearing shorts. So I thought y'all would appreciate.
Yeah, that looks great.
Look at his milky thighs. And enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there, y'all. I'll be seeing you. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, woo woo. Make some Bruderman, everybody. Yeah. Woo. Beautiful, beautiful, if you know what I mean. I just added your last name with beautiful. It didn't work. I'm glad. I can barely see your hat. It's got such good camo on it. All right, coming to the stage next, the virtual stage. I'm a big fan of them. Make some goddamn noise for Sam Cap, everybody. Sam Cap. Woo.
Hey, I'm Sam Cap. Isolation's been really weird for me, like everyone else. But I just want to let you all know that I bought this scrunchie just for these like virtual open mics because I knew I'd be wearing a lot of buns. So like you're welcome for this look right now. It's just for you all. The only thing that I stockpiled before the pandemic was medical marijuana. I'm totally frozen on Frank's face and it's fucking freaky. Oh my God. Okay. It's cool. I don't know why he's frozen. We're back to normal. I learned this week that an old blunt is better than no blunt. So that was good. I'm not even working right now, but the only things that I've managed to keep clean were my bong and my vibrator. Also, you know that your weed is really fire when it smells just as stinky as a baby's diaper, which my weed does. I'm a daily dabber. I hate when people act like sobriety is really hard. Betty, please don't hate me. But do you know what's really, really hard is doing 15 dabs in one day and getting as much done as I do. Last week, I woke up with an indica dab and I did 7 loads of laundry still. So you guys can just feel free to call me Martha Jewett. Here for your pleasure. I also learned a life hack recently that if you only own 1 pair of sheets, you never have to learn how to fold a fitted sheet. You're good to go. I've been writing a new novel recently with all of my free time. It's called PMS in the Quarantine, There Will Be Blood. It's happening right now. I never knew how important sweatpants were before the quarantine because I'm a very big extrovert. I go clubbing, I go raving, and all of a sudden I realized that I own more nipple pasties than I do sweatpants. It's never really been a problem until now. I kind of got new booed up for the quarantine so that I wouldn't go crazy. I don't know if that's like a crazy thing to do, but we're quarantining together. And I'm at an age right now where like when a man says to me, can I get you something from the grocery store? That is absolutely foreplay to me. I'm super here for it. That's all I need. But I'm wondering if when you do quarantine with a new boo, if you can just break the rules and start farting and pooping right away. If someone could just like let me know in the comments, that would be super appreciated. But do you ever meet a new man and you're like looking into his eyes, you're having pillow talk, you're like falling hard for him, you're looking deep into his eyes and you just say to him, oh God, I just can't wait to change this man. Just me, no one else? I know that a new man will turn into a great relationship when the first time we have sex, I bleed on him because he doesn't know it yet, but I am a witch and I will absolutely just let him know that he signed a lifelong blood oath with me. That's my time, everyone. Sam Cat, thank you so much.
Yeah. Everybody. Awesome. All right. Coming to the goddamn virtual stage next. This person isn't the last person. They're a new person. Let's see where they're on the list. All right. Oh, coming to the stage next is, oh, I know this guy. This guy fucking called the Eagles championship like a year before it happened. He
like
makes
every
my
year.
heart pitter patter, even though he won a fake roast against me yesterday, whenever it was. I still adore him. Make some noise for Jeff Roser, everybody. Woo,
Yeah. I'm not built for roast. I realize that. I've spent like all day today wondering if I was too mean or if like somebody hates me. I don't ever want to do those ever again.
Yeah, it was hard, man. I don't want to be that mean either.
I only have a minute, right?
Yeah, you get 30 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with some one-liners I've been using forever. Look, I'm not feeling well right now. I just ate an entire carton of ice cream and I have buyer's remorse. All right, come on. Look, prosthetic limbs cost an arm and a leg. Am I right? Okay. Hey. I would never date a bullfighter. Too many red flags. All right, hey, that's been my time. I got to do my laundry right now. All right, thank you. I've been Jeff Roser.
Yeah, Jeff Roser, everybody. Woo. Is everyone just doing a minute or just Jeff? Because that was delightful. Wow.
Just Jeff.
Oh man, I need everyone to do a fucking minute from.
That's the best prop we've had ever, Jeff. Shout out to you, good brother.
Yeah, Jeff just won Philly's funniest. Okay, perfect. Coming to the stage next. I am excited to introduce them to the stage. Where the fuck are the crop? Does everyone get a minute on the crop? No. I don't know how it works. Okay, everybody. I'm still learning this. Okay. Sorry, the mic, we only have another 2 hours to get through these people. So I hope you guys stay with us.
Only Jeff and Liam Doherty are doing 1 minute.
Okay, perfect. Is Liam
The others
next?
are getting 3.
Okay, great. Is Liam next?
No, Sam Bansner's
Okay, awesome. Cool. Awesome, you guys. Cool. We're just figuring shit out. It's no big deal. I want to talk to Kat. I pretend I don't know who's next so she and I can talk. Okay. All right.
No, I miss you.
Coming to the stage next. You know him, you love him. His name's Sam Bansner, everybody. Woo!
Hey, everybody. Can you hear me all right? We good? Cool. Betty, how are you? I miss sports so much.
Same Z's.
But I know everyone looking at home. I know I look like I call everyone chief. I know that. I feel like I'm one jiu-jitsu class away from hitting generic white guy bingo. I miss work, man. I'm sure I'm not alone, just like missing going to work and shit. Like I'm sitting in like roommates conference calls just to like feel like I'm being like active, like just to feel like I'm at work. I'm just, spending half my day hiding in the bathroom. I wasn't good at being single before this, and now like, stuck at home, it's really, coming home, like I can at least use this as an excuse of why I didn't bring a date to my friend's wedding. But like at this point, I'm ready. Like I would take a catfish at this point to help pass the time. Remember news before this started that wasn't just about COVID-19? I do. one of my favorite news stories this year was the one guy in Northeast Philly who stole the ambulance, and that guy had two things that I didn't have: meth and confidence. Like, I don't know what I would do with ambulance stealing confidence other than stealing an ambulance, but like, probably once this is all over, if I ran into someone on the subway, maybe I would talk to them. That's probably what I would do with ambulance stealing confidence. This is not even a joke. Like, I don't really have a bit for this, but my neighbor was talking to my roommate the other day, and he was not social distancing himself from him. He was like, oh, you know, like I never get sick, you know, just because I eat cough drops. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, I never get sick. I just eat cough drops and raw potatoes. That I don't really have like a bit for that. It's just like, he literally said he doesn't get sick because he eats a raw potato every day and sucks on cough drops. I just hope he's wrong. Like, what if he's right? Like, I don't think I just don't want to know. He could be right and live to like 200. I don't want to know about it. It's so insane. I don't even have a bit for it. It just, I had to tell someone.
Thank
So
you
I'm
for
telling all
sharing.
you, Facebook world, I miss you all. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, answer everybody. Woo, woo.
Good
woo.
job, Chief.
Yeah, good shit, Chiefo, Chief Ski. All right. Comment.
Also, son, you the only nigga that want to go back to work. Don't you by yourself.
I feel like I'm at work right now. You know what I mean, Frank? It was like I'm literally at work. All right. Coming to the virtual stage next. I'm excited to see them perform. Make some noise for Charles Steele, everybody. Charles Steele. Yeah.
How are you doing? Last week I was doing some sit-ups. This week, shut the fuck up, Frank. Yeah, that's right. It's 11 o'clock at night. My hair's tied up. You know, the conditioner's in.
Hell no, bro.
Bro, this is how it is. This is how it is. This is how I'm living right now.
What's
I
good? What's
gained 10
good?
pounds.
What's good, Auntie Charles?
Nigga, you got the same chin as me. We're not gonna do that. Got the same motherfucking jawline. The only difference is the hips, nigga. That's all. That's all you got on.
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried writing some material. I'm gonna try it out on y'all good people. I was listening to some Future recently. The Future's a rapper. I don't know if you guys know him. Here's one of Future's lyrics. I've been taking Molly and the Zans with your daughters. If she catch me cheating, I won't ever tell her sorry. This nigga makes fuck these bitches anthems. His tag should be misogyny music. When Future comes on, when I listen to him, it's like how my mom had Mary J. Blige. Anytime my dad started fucking up, she turned that shit on. I turn Future on. You know, it makes me want to take 3 perks and, you know, get back on Tinder. I don't know. Listen. Why am I doing this? Listen.
That's funny. Whatever that was, that's funny.
Future has 6 children with 6 different women. I don't even know. The math on this is crazy. One of his children is being raised by Russell Wilson, the football player. This is his namesake, Future Jr. How you don't even raise the kid that's named after you? That's the one kid you should at least raise. You know what I mean? That's like if, you know, Frank was raising my kid and you just had some wide hip kid talking about, what up, black man? That's not the wave. I don't know. I hope that was 3 minutes. I'm gonna. I got.
Yeah.
Back. Yeah.
Also, Charles, I love that you listen to Future, but right now you look like with that head wrap and that V-neck, you look like you listen to Anita Baker exclusively. Just all Anita. you like you spring cleaning.
All right. Awesome.
All right, man. All right, deuces, man. Oh wait, hold up. Everybody, after this, tune into the live stream on Cedric the Entertainer's. John Keith from Up the Block has a video on Def Comedy Jam John. So check it out.
Thanks, Charles. Keep it going
All right,
for
deuces.
Charles, everybody.
Yeah, Charles.
Makes love and fun, that Charles. Awesome. Okay. I think that was Anita Baker. All right, coming to the stage next. Make some noise for Matt Woodward, everybody. Matt.
Thank you. Is this thing on?
Yes.
Okay. Is it too loud?
No.
Is this sufficient amount of noise?
It's good. It's good noise.
Okay, so I was thinking about the TV show Friends recently. A lot of people say, oh, there's no way they could live in a house apartment that big in New York City with the money they made. But you have to figure, there's going to be a lot more room in the city after all the minorities are raptured. I was thinking about $50 bills. $50 bills are kind of strange because I don't think anybody's ever handled a $50 bill outside the context of getting it as a birthday present. Like restaurants don't accept bills higher than 20. Drug deals are entirely in hundreds. You know, all about the have a ring to it. And I'm sure you're all dying to hear my COVID-19 takes. And here's what I have so far. First of all, this is a global pandemic. And for a change, I think it's nice to be depressed about something important. Like it would for COVID-19, I'd be depressed about something trivial. And the distancing guidelines are you should avoid physical contact with other people, minimize social interactions, never leave the house for non-essential things. So basically, I've been prepared for this my entire adolescence. And they've been calling this novel coronavirus because it's a new coronavirus. Every hear novel, it just makes me think, oh, what is it for a film version to get it? Because if there's one thing people hate more than infectious diseases, is having to read. So I'm here in my basement. I'm doing music tracks. So my music is a fire. Let me rephrase that. Music is the sonic equivalent of being burned alive. But a part of me wants to be a lead singer in a band. But I don't think I have the charisma for it. Like I feel one of the greatest front people in music is James Brown. He had this thing during the songs where he would face his band who'd say, "Can I take you to the bridge?" Sorry, I'm still refining my James Brown impression. But it would say, yeah, because he could sell that. I couldn't do that. If I was on a song, I was singing a verse, I'd ask them, my backing band, if they wanted to take it to the bridge. They would say, no. Or perhaps, sorry, we already have a backing band. And I just keep complaining to my friends about being verse zoned by my band. How much time do I have?
I think that's it. 30 seconds, right?
30 seconds left?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
So I've been doing comedy for a while. I'll say right now, I'm most likely just becoming famous for a funnier comedian to accidentally kill me, then cover her up by assuming my identity and acting like nothing happened. Say, Matt's got a lot funnier recently, but since when was he Dominican? Thank you.
Yeah, make some noise.
Yeah, Matt. Matt look like he's trying to convince everybody to sell Cutco cutlery.
I tried that like after freshman year of college.
It almost.
I just like.
You're either helping.
I feel bad about falling for that, but I try to like justify my thing. Oh, I want to be more confident.
Awesome.
Betty, try it one more time, please.
All right. Yeah. Either looks like you're trying to help someone land a plane, or you've been playing Fortnite through the entire set. Either way. You remember those old AT&T commercials? You guys remember AT&T? They were commercials. Yeah. Anyway, that's what you remind me.
Was that back when there's only one phone in the house before that call ID and cell phones?
Yeah, I remember that shit. Good times. All right, pay phones, everybody. Give it up for Matt Woodward. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming to this next. I don't actually know if they're our last comedian or not. Either way, we're going to be on this fucking mic for the next 9 hours. So we hope you're here with us. Coming to the stage next, make some noise. I'm excited to see what he's got to say. Eric Yates, everybody.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, yeah, okay, cool. Because there's just this little small box up at the corner of my phone, and I'm not sure if you can see up my nose or not. All right, so I'll just do this little one thing. So I had this interesting conversation with my grandfather, where like I got to bond with him for a little bit. We like sat down and compared like the traumas that our generations have been through. you know, like racism for both times, like segregation and watching cops kill innocent Black teens on social media, or like Vietnam, Iraq, or now watching the president mishandle a pandemic, right?
Yeah.
But then my mom like joined the conversation, and then there was like this beautiful moment where like my mom is trying to chime in, and we don't let her. You know, we're just like, oh yeah, you know, the worst thing Gen X has ever seen was Rodney King. You know, fuck out of here. You know, this is an A and B conversation. But I didn't actually say fuck out of here to my mom. You know, but that was my energy. You know, me and Pop were pretty much just like, we don't want to hear that weak shit no more. You know. No, but it was, of course she got offended, and I had to apologize. I assured her that like she's seen some shit, and at this point, the crack epidemic was a good point of reference. You know, I was giving her credit, you know, as if it was like points on the board, but still reminding her that, you know, it's not a competition, and that's when he lost his shit, you know. You know, I got a good laugh. I don't know if I'm getting anything now from anybody, but I got a good laugh from my grandfather.
Awesome.
Yeah. Another thing was like waking up to news of Tiger King contracting coronavirus. It felt like I was watching the biggest crossover episode in TV history. You know. You know what I mean? I just felt like I was watching two dominating stories on my Facebook feed become one. You know? And that reminded me, on my Facebook feed, I found out today that like every fourth post is an ad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I know that every single one of my ads are games. And since the quarantine, I tried every single game advertised to me.
Nice.
Every one of them. Yeah. But that's all I got.
Yeah, give it up for Eric Yates.
Yeah. Hey,
Yo, Eric.
Did you get the sniper game advertised to you?
Yeah, I got the sniper game.
How'd you feel about it? I added it and I got rid of it.
Wait, which one exactly are you talking about? Is it the one where he's like running and you jump in the air in a slow-mo and you like shoot at?
Can you guys game in real life? Can you guys? I'm gonna force gamers to go in real life to fucking talk about their fucking games. Okay, y'all take your stamp collection to the park.
I mean, I'm not really a gamer. I got back into Dreamcast since the quarantine, but that's
None of
as
the
far
words
as I
you're
go.
saying are making sense, but I appreciate your hat. Okay. Thanks.
Oh yeah, this bee hat.
That's great. You look like the old Blind Melon video. Listen, glad you're here, Eric. Make some noise for Eric. Sorry to cut you off, Frank. Whenever anyone starts talking about gaming, I feel like I'm pregnant and I'm gonna throw up. And at the same time, I like want to abort my. Anyway, you guys, we have one comic left.
Jesus.
I know we started this back when I had a full grown mustache. I've since shaved it and I've given it to David. This is how long the mic has been going on.
Hey.
I love seeing everyone's face. I love seeing everyone here. Coming to the stage next, just in time for Passover, we welcome to the stage our final comic of the night. Make some noise for Liam Doherty, everybody.
Yeah.
Woohoo! West Philly.
Hi, Betty. It's so great to be headlining.
Headlining, yeah.
Yes, so I've learned kind of two things during the quarantine. I'm a father, and I've gotten to quarantine with my daughter, spend a lot of time with little Rosie, and it's given me the realization that I think a lot of fathers have been having, that Frozen 1 is a lot better than Frozen 2. And, my other idea is more of a, well, it's a business idea, bat farm. So I heard that the corona started bats, and I think that America has some sort of space to monetize this and get into the bat domestication marketplace, and think like deep fried bat wings, but I think there are three kind of problem areas that we'll have to address. I'm being like very MBA talk here. The first is scale. So like instead of one pig or one cow in a pen, there'll be 8 to 10,000 bats. Obviously be in caves, and the farmers will look, around, and there'll just be bat poop falling on everyone. Guano, and there's a word for bat poop. And the last thing is that there's going to have to be some changes to the uniform. I think maybe outfitting bat farmers with garlic, and maybe a wood stake, like just be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna finish with my impression of a bat farmer. Huh?
Yeah. Awesome. All right, make some noise for Liam, everybody. Yay!
Yeah!
Woo!
Awesome. Simon and Jeff, if we go past midnight, this whole mic is free. Did you know that? Past midnight. Anyway, that was great. Liam, it was so good to see you and see your sweet face. And I love seeing pictures of your family online. You guys are so beautiful.
They're good ones.
Yeah, they're good ones. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. And my time is done. I'm going to turn it back over to the Fergie's crew. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice
Frank,
work.
Matt, and David, and Vanessica, and Liam, or Derek, as we found out earlier.
Betty, thanks so much for coming back and hosting again. When you said you were going to turn it back over to us, I was like, damn, I don't want it. Don't give it, don't give it back.
Yeah.
Don't give it back, Betty. You were great. Thank you so much. Thanks also to Daryl Charles for hosting the first chunk of the night. And honestly, like the sick, ridiculous lineup of comedians that we had tonight. Like that was crazy. There are some people I'm that absolutely gonna hit up for next week. So that was a bomb ass night. What do y'all think?
I think it was great.
Yeah.
People continue to surprise me by how well they adapt to everything here. Good job.
Daryl Charles, Betty, both had me fucking rolling.
Yeah. I've been comedy geeking out on that thing Liam just said. Like, I absolutely see people carving out what their pandemic craft is going to be. It's really neat to be watching that as the weeks go by. So I'm excited.
I think it just speaks to the adaptability of Philadelphia comedians, the way that they're rolling punches and still killing, which is amazing. I think it's really applaudable. I think people should be here every damn week.
They should be here every damn week. I want to say it's Philly comedians because I don't get to leave my block no more, but I hear that they're doing this around the world.
Oh, man. What a time.
All right, y'all. Any final words for the audience that maybe worries about us enough that they're still listening right now?
Come back next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, please, we have the GoFundMe page on the Stand Up Comedy Sundays page. Please donate to the GoFundMe for Fergie's. If they were able to, they would be delivering you the same awesome service that they always do. We appreciate them. We love them. And we're all running through a tough spot right now. So give what you can, please.
All right, I'll go to grid view so that they can see us all here. All right. And y'all want to just like all together wave at the people. Thanks y'all so much.
Bye, everybody.
From all of us.